What's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, we are live here on YouTube. We're on the move. We're on the run. You know, where are we going to, you may ask? Well, we're going to the gym. We're taking a long-ass walk to the gym because your boy BT's got to stay in shape. So, yeah, that's where we're going right now. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a bit worried because it's cloudy, and I got about I'm gonna say 3 miles to walk. So we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear here on True School Sports. But I figured while I was walking to the gym, I would just talk to you guys. I would holler at you guys and just see what the deal was, because it's a lot. You know, it's a big week for the fight game. It's a big week in the world of boxing. We have 2 major fight cards Saturday. Amir Khan, Terrence Crawford. We have Granados. We have Garcia. Big stuff on both those cards. So I figure I'll talk a bit about that. I'll talk a bit about this past week too. You know, Lomachenko, his fight against Crawford, and the aftermath of it all. Because, you know, with Lomachenko, he basically, like, you know, he fought a guy in Crawford who nobody gave a chance to win. It was a 100-to-1 underdog. You know, the fight was one of those fights where, you know, I deemed it as one of the biggest, if not the biggest, mismatch of any championship fight in quite some time, and that's what it was. Crawford was outgunned, outskilled, just out everything in this fight, and he got brutally stopped in the 4th round. So with Lomachenko now, we look at his career and we ask ourselves, what is he gonna do next? And you know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I wasn't really too encouraged from how he was talking in the post-fight presses and whatnot, because, you know, Lomachenko, he was talking about fighting Gervonta Davis again, who we have already know is their witness protection for boxing. Then you have him talking about Mikey Garcia, you know, the diva who doesn't get along with Bob Arum, so that's not gonna work. But then he threw in another name, which I found kind of surprising. He starts talking about Luke Campbell, and I'm like, bro, really? Like, really? Okay, I could understand Tank, I could understand Mikey, because those guys have names. Those guys, you know, in the case Mikey has a belt in the weight class. But Luke Campbell, we calling out Luke Campbell, champ? Come on, Lomachenko, we better than that. I mean, I guess maybe from a business standpoint, he wants to go to the UK, and that could be his massive UK fight. So hey, I can't knock him for that. But just not really encouraged by it. You know, obviously the fight I'd like to see, as most of you may know, is him against Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo is probably a fight or 2 away from being able to fight a guy like Lomachenko. You know, so maybe he fights Comey in July, he gets that belt, and then that fight actually happens down the line. But just overall not really encouraged by what he was saying. But you know, also for those, like the 2 of you that are in here and some of you guys that are funneling in and out of my my live right now, leave some comments. Let me know what city, what state, what continent you're watching from. As always, I'm walking right now. I'm in Dayton Beach, about to be in Hollywood here in a second. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below where you guys from. What do you think? What is there anything like specific that you're looking forward to this weekend? Like, let me know. Let me know. But yeah, so that was that. I'm not, you know, I kind of wanted to touch on. Yeah, that's right, Eric. Yo, my man Eric Stewart. Now, and Eric Stewart, you and I have disagreed on quite a few things in the past. I'm not even gonna lie. Me and you have disagreed on a lot in the past, particularly when it comes to your boy Andre Ward. But I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. We agree on this Lomachenko thing because, straight up, he is overrated. And I made a video about him being overrated. Actually, that's gonna be dropping, I'm gonna say, within the next couple days. I'm not really sure when it'll be dropping, but it's gonna be dropping within the next couple days. It's a damn near 20-minute video of me explaining how he's overrated. I pretty much give you guys examples of double standards in ways that Lomachenko isn't held accountable like other fighters in the history of boxing. I use like let me cross the damn street. I use examples like Rocky Marciano. Like I don't want to spoil it for you guys that are gonna watch it, but it's gonna come out. It's pissing me off because, like, literally, like, I like Lomachenko, I'm a fan of his, but The dude fought a mandatory challenger in Anthony Crawford, a guy who was a 100-to-1 underdog in a championship fight, and literally, he stopped some, devastating fashion. It was great, but I mean, I call a spade a spade. If Tank Davis, oh no, don't tell me it's about to rain. Fuck. Oh well. If Tank Davis would have fought the same opponent and did the same thing, they would be calling Crawler a bum. They would say he sucks. They would say he's a nobody. But because Lomachenko, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So I ain't really feeling the vibes with Lomachenko. I'm not really feeling how he's getting preferential treatment. Hold on, bro. Hold on, guys. Don't tell me. I knew I should have brought my hoodie. Oh well. Bruce fucking Vane, what's up, champ? My man Bruce Vane is in the building. I'm walking right now, man. I'm going to the gym. Although I don't think it's a good idea. As you guys can see, look how freaking cloudy it is. That's South Florida for you. South Florida weather is about as bipolar as a woman. You know? Right now, you guys are seeing it. How you doing? Right now, you guys are seeing it. Like, it's kind of like, it's cloudy right now. It could pour for like 10 minutes and then all of a sudden it'll be sunny again. That's South Florida though, so I don't really care, man. But yeah, about like Lomachenko, Eric, Christian Lewis, what's up, champ? Out here walking the streets, patrolling the streets of Dania Beach. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just on Facebook then, because a lot of people on Facebook are pretty much saying, "Oh, I can't believe Lomachenko is the greatest fighter ever. Lomachenko was the most skilled fighter I've ever seen." Yada yada yada. And like I'm saying, yo, he just beat Anthony Carl. Like calm the hell down. And Joe Schmo says Lomachenko pound for pound #1, no question. So okay, I used to say that, so I'm not gonna completely go ham or go off on anybody who said Lomachenko is pound for pound #1, because that used to be me. So I don't get mad at it. But what I want to hear from you guys is why is Lomachenko pound for pound #1? I want you to give me at least 2 reasons why, not just one. Give me 2 reasons why you think Lomachenko is the pound for pound king of boxing, because I can give you like 3 reasons why Alexander Usyk is better than Lomachenko, and it's easy. I mean, I don't disagree with the fact that you could say he's like, fuck, it's raining. I don't disagree with, damn it, I don't disagree with him being like the top 3. I think he's a surefire top 3 pound for pound, but pound for pound #1 at this point, no. Well, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Joe. At least you got Usyk in the top 3. Bruce Vane agrees with Chad. Okay, so we're all, you know. Fuck, here we go. It's raining. Whatever. It's just water. I want to walk through the rain. I don't give a shit. I'm going to the gym today. I'm going to work out. We're not letting nothing stop us today from going to the gym, no matter how far the damn gym is. But what I was saying is this. Lomachenko, he's a great fighter. Okay, a great talent. But he hasn't beaten anybody like A-level. I mean, you gotta ask yourself the question, who are his best wins? Or how about better yet, who are his best 3 wins, okay? So his best 3 wins, Lomachenko, are as follows, in no chronological order. You have Linares, you have Nicholas Walters, you have Rigondeaux, and then you also have Gary Russell Jr. Now, I would venture to say that Gary Russell Jr. is probably his best win, because Gary Russell Jr., when he fought him, you know, he was coming off a loss. That's #1. He was coming off a loss. Lomachenko, that is. He was coming off a loss to Salido, and he fought Gary Russell, you know, at his natural weight. I would venture to say that Gary Russell Jr. is probably the only top-level fighter he's ever beat at his natural weight, and that's just what it is. So with that being said, that's his best win to me. So you gotta ask yourself the question: is the guy whose best win? Hold on. Is the guy whose best win Gary Russell Jr.? Is that a guy that we should be calling the pound for pound king of boxing? Absolutely not. Now, he scaled weight classes. He looked impressive. He's done some, you know, really dope things in the sport. Fuck, man. Fuck. It's pouring out here. Oh well. Shit, I should have brought my hoodie. Hold on. I need to find somewhere to stand under. I'm gonna cross the street. I'm gonna cross the street like Errol Spence, like Terrence Crawford has to cross to get to I'm gonna be Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna cross the street to get to Errol Spence because this is what I need to do to become undisputed and fight the best in the division. Let's go. Let's be Terrence Crawford. Look, we crossed the street here on Truska Sports in the rain. Shit. Hold on. I'm gonna get you guys counts here in a second. Let me just get under this damn bus tunnel right here. And let me just not get pelted with the rain. But I got the TSS shirt on, so see, I'm repping even when I'm not home. But yeah, it's an interesting time in boxing. You know, we got some really great fighters. We got some really good matchups coming up. I would argue that this weekend, this top rank card, you know, there's a lot of important things going on that top rank card this week. I mean, I'm not really extra excited about Crawford because I think Crawford is gonna beat Khan, and I think Granados Garcia's gonna fight. But that card has Teofimo Lopez fighting in a big fight that's going to determine his future against Edis Talti, I think his name is. He's ranked in the top 5 of the I can't remember which sanction he won, but he's ranked highly, so he needs to win this fight if he's thinking about getting a Lomachenko fight. And then, alright, so we're in the tunnel now. Whew. But yeah, you got that fight, you got Verdejo, you got Felix Verdejo, hold on, let me wipe my face right quick. Hold on. You got Verdejo fighting pretty much a do-or-die fight against Brian Vasquez. Hold on. Alright, Teofimo is the main event. Hold on. Woo! Let's go, champ. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna respond to you guys in a second. It's pouring out here. Like literally, I've been out the house all day today, and it was sunny. And then I go home and I come out the house and it's cloudy. So luckily for me, I came prepared. I had sunflower seeds and I had a Powerade. So I'm gonna pop my ass right here on this bus thing, and I'm gonna sit here. And I'm gonna talk to you guys. My phone's on like 100% too, so I got time. Alright. Oh man. Come on. I'm gonna get to all your comments right now. Alright, so yeah, Lopez is the co-main event, so it's going to be good to see Teofimo back in action. I'm looking forward to a statement, hopefully a statement performance from him, because if he goes out there this week and he lays an egg and he turns in a dud of a performance against Edis Talti, you know, the Lomachenko dick riders and the people who swear that this guy is the greatest fighter of all time are going to say that, oh, look, this guy's a prospect. So, you know, he needs to really turn in a good performance this week. No doubt about it. Lomachenko, Crawford, Canelo, and Usyk can all be #1. Depends on taste. That is a definite top 4. I don't think that's a definite top 4. I would class. I'm not even gonna lie. I think there's an argument to be made that I would class Inoue higher than I class Canelo. To be honest with you, but I mean, it is what it is. What are your thoughts on Tevin Farmer? Tevin Farmer is a solid fighter. He's had a tremendous turnaround in his career. I'll be honest with you though. I think he's a bit overrated. He fights in a style where, you know, he tries to be athletic, but he's not as athletic as people think he is, which is why he gets hit so much. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, he's a good fighter. His last fight with Joe Nucaro was a fun fight, but I don't see him being an elite champion much longer. Yeah, if Teofimo goes out there this week and struggles with Edis Talti, I'm gonna look at an idiot. You're right about that one. Lopez should fight Linares. Yeah, I like that fight. What's funny is the one thing people are glossing over, particularly the Lomachenko like dick riders, is that Lopez wanted to fight Jose Pedraza for this fight. And Top Rank was actually looking into that fight for the April 20th fight, for this weekend's card. And Jose Pedraza's manager didn't want to take the fight because there's not enough in it for Jose Pedraza. They won't touch Teofimo Lopez with a 10-foot pole. So you guys can say he hasn't fought anybody, but if these guys, these top contenders, former champions, don't want to fight him, then what can he do? Like, what can the guy do? I think he'll fight Comey probably in July. I respect Loma. He is not PvP. He is not the best of all time. Exactly, he's not. And I'm gonna show you guys in the video that I'm dropping in a couple days. You'll see how ridiculous it is when people say he's pound for pound. You might have addressed it already. Just tuned in, but do you think Usyk is capable of challenging the top guys at heavyweight? Does he have the power of punch resistance to keep the likes of AJ honest? Now, I have my doubts about his punch resistance. I'll be honest with you, because when guys punching out that way, it's just a whole other class of fighters. But before I can really answer that question, honestly, I'll probably have to go back and watch his fights in the World Series of Boxing, because in the World Series of Boxing all those years ago, he was fighting a heavyweight. So I don't know, man, but I think he can definitely beat like the I think he can beat the Dillian Whites of the world. I think he can beat the Ortizes. I could see him beating Povetkin's, the shorter heavyweights. It's some bigger guys I'm not really sure about. I'd love to see him in there with Wilder. See what he can do with a guy like Wilder. Canelo has the best resume. I disagree with that. Canelo doesn't have the best resume. I would argue that Usyk's resume, even in his 16 fights, are better than Canelo. He cleared out one of the deepest divisions in boxing and won undisputed in 16 fights. Jesus. But yeah, there's 18 of you in here right now. It's your boy BT. We're here. Like, let me show you guys where I'm sitting right now. So we're here. We're here on the legendary. What is it? Where are we on? Sheridan. Sitting. Trying to avoid getting pelted more by the rain, because literally I was at Starbucks this morning for like 4 hours working on TSS stuff, and then it was sunny all day. It was nice, and then I come out here and it's dreadful. So, but yeah, let me know what city, what state, what continent you guys are watching from right now. I want to know where you guys are from. Represent your city down below. I'm in Dayton Beach right now. Inoue holds a baby belt, let him destroy Rodriguez, and he can be top 5. Well, hey, Wasi Rahman, I'm gonna drop a fact on you. Naoya the Monster Inoue, at 25 years old, well, he just turned 26, but really, he hasn't had any fights since he turned 26, so really he's 25. At the same age, Lomachenko, at the same age, Lomachenko turned pro, which was 25 years old. Naoya the Monster Inoue was a 3-division champion and a pound-for-pound fighter. So, and he did exactly the same thing Lomachenko did, scaling the weight classes in 7, 8, 9 fights. And he didn't need a lifetime of experience in the amateurs to do it. He did it in 80. He only had 81 amateur fights. He was 76-5 as an amateur, or something like that. So yeah, I got him top 5 or 6, or 6. We got yeah, Pedraza dug Teofimo, that's right. Pedraza dug Teofimo. I saw George Joyce hurt him in the World Series of Boxing. Yeah, I gotta watch that fight. I've heard a lot about it. I don't know, man. Maybe ducking isn't the appropriate word for Lomachenko, but there's a reluctancy to acknowledge Lopez, and it pisses me off because you're not gonna get a Tank Davis fight. Leonard Ellerby hasn't win witness protection. They won't even let Tank Davis fight Tevin Farmer on the zone. So why are we going on about that fight? We should be talking about Lopez. We should be talking about Comey. I mean, I know Comey pulled out with an injury, but we should be talking about that. I mean, shit, the guy is such a great fighter. We should be talking about maybe a fight at catchweight between him and Jose Ramirez. That could be a big fight, but he don't want to. But he don't want to go up that high. I like Spence, but I'm not too sure, man. I think Canelo will probably beat Spence at 160. Now Spence and Munguia, I think Spence could be. Well, no, Munguia's at what? Yeah, Spence can go up and beat Munguia right now. We got Paris in the building. Paris is here. The Philippines, the UK, Toronto, Michigan, And yes, Lomachenko, Kosi Tanaka is an amazing fighter. He's a guy that I might have on my like lower level of the pound-for-pound list. A fantastic fighter. Lomachenko was a 7th division champion in the amateurs. Well, I'm glad he had 400 fights to do it, so shout out to him. Philadelphia. They don't like trash talk in European culture. Okay. They don't like trash talk, but okay, if you don't like it, then fucking fight him. Fight Teofimo. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So look, I'm in South Florida right now. You know, when I was boxing, when I was training like seriously, like there was a point in time where I considered actually boxing seriously, but then eventually I just realized like, look, I'm not gonna be a boxer, okay? But there was a point in time where I was training, and I was training like every day. I was going to the gym. I was going to like Canino's boxing gym here in Dania. And I remember this is like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was like 20. I was 19 years old. So around this time, Teofimo Lopez was making waves in the amateur scene. He was just killing dudes left, right, and center. And I kept hearing this guy's name, Teofimo Lopez. So I kept my eye on him for all these years, and you know, I've learned about him, and you know, we have mutual friends and stuff, so I know a little bit about him as a person. And the guy has always struck me as someone who has potential to be something in boxing. And I think he'll be the kind of guy that he's the exact kind of fighter. You know, his mentality and his confidence, his irrational confidence, his borderline delusion is the kind of delusion you need to beat a guy like Lomachenko. You gotta believe it, and he believes it. No, they don't want that fight. Bob Arum, no, they don't want it. Lomachenko is not fighting Teofimo, two fighters for the same promotional entity. Why is a superstar going to cancel each other out? Well, because it could be a big pay-per-view fight. That's why. I mean, look, I'm gonna stop saying that Lomachenko's ducking him, because I'm not gonna lie. I probably have been jumping the gun a bit because I'm getting passionate, because it's frustrating me. Bob Arum has said that he wants to he's looking at maybe making that Lomachenko Lopez fight Super Bowl weekend of next year. So we'll wait and see what happens. You know, we'll see if Lomachenko can keep winning his fights and Lopez can keep looking impressive, because to be fair, Lopez does have to step it up a little bit. But Super Bowl weekend 2020 hopefully happens then, and the fight could be massive for the sport. I'm just hoping that Lopez can still make the weight. Sheehy, what's up, champ? Well, I can see Bob Arum not making the fight, but Lowen wants all the champions, like his brother Usyk. We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, drop your comments down below. Hey, what y'all think about Granados Garcia this week? I think it's a good fight. I think you know, obviously you got Garcia, who's trying to crack the elite to welterweight again. You got Granados who's trying to stake his claim in the division. Style-wise, it's a great fight because Danny Garcia doesn't like to throw punches. He looks for counters, doesn't jab. I think Granados can beat him. How you doing? I think Granados can beat Danny Garcia, and I'm picking him. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with my boy. I'm going with the upset. Canelo Jacobs, it's a good fight. Two awesome fighters, two of the top guys in the division. I was very surprised that Canelo took the fight, I'll be honest with you. But, you know, I'm going to go Canelo, man. Canelo is really coming into his own as a fighter. I think his counter punching, his speed, his body punching is going to break Jacobs down in the middle rounds. And he'll get him out of there somewhere around the 8th and 9th round. Oh, yeah. Lopez, like, we can't even talk about Tank Davis when we talk about Lopez. I agree with you, Eric. Yeah, one guy that I'm really good friends with that said that Keith Thurman could beat, Errol Spence was Stacey McKinley, you know, a great boxing trainer, guy that I'm friends with. You know, he said, you know, his reasoning for him saying that, he says that Errol Spence's punching power is a bit overrated, and he was saying that basically, saying that he has these lulls and he gets lackadaisical at times, and a guy with Thurman's boxing ability will be able to capitalize on that. So, yeah. He's like the main one that I've heard say that people I know. My main man, Carlos Espinal, what's up, champ? He says, good heavyweight fight with Andy Ruiz Jr. and Alexander Lomachenko. Absolutely, I think it's a great fight for Ruiz. He gets to be in a co-main on a TV fight. He is one of the more underrated fighters in the heavyweight division. I would love to see him get a rematch with Joseph Parker, or maybe work his way towards a title shot. You know, he's a hell of a fighter. And it's a good test for him against a guy like Lomachenko. You know, Lomachenko is very tough, very durable. You know, definitely a guy to be noted in the heavyweight division. Exactly. Teofimo Lopez has not even 14 amateur professional fights, and then we got Tank, who's been a 2-division world champion, and the guy won't even talk about Lomachenko. Garcia is going to stop Granados. Hey, I have a fear of that. I'm not gonna lie, because Adrian has leaky defense, and you know his punching power is a bit suspect at welterweight, but I'm gonna go with my boy. Yeah, Tank is, and I don't know if you guys saw this. Leo Santa Cruz just called out Gervonta Davis, so there's another guy he might pick up from another weight class and beat. You know, I don't know if y'all saw it. Any of you guys see Leo Santa Cruz calling out Tank? Listen, I want to see Andrade versus any of the top names. I don't care who it is at this point. Any of the top names. I mean, he deserves it, man. These guys have been ducking and dodging him for years. Man, I really wanted to go to the gym today. I'm trying to get in shape, man. Get in better shape. I'm in pretty good shape already, but fucking South Florida weather. My favorite thing about Andy Ruiz is I like his hand speed for you know, for a guy like that. You wouldn't think he has hand speed like that, because being as chubby as he is, but yeah. That'd be a good fight. You know, I wouldn't be mad at Santa Cruz versus Tank, but I think Tank could beat him too. Fat Ninja Flip, what's up, champ? How you doing? What you think about these fights this weekend, or anything in the boxing world? Gonzalo Anaya, so you can make 122 fighting weight. Yeah, I can make 122 easy. I could right now as I'm talking to you guys, I'm walking around at 130 solid. You know, 130 solid. But I can make 122 for sure. So maybe Tank don't want that smoke. That's too much for him. He don't want that BT. Yeah, Mikey Garcia didn't want no smoke with Lomachenko, and then he showed up to survive against Errol Spence. Really, he gets no respect from me for his lack of the performance he gave. The effort he gave was a bum effort, honestly. That's why I respect guys like Kell Brook more, because people can say what they want about Kell Brook, but Kell Brook didn't cheat the boxing fans. When he fought Triple G, he fought Triple G. And he actually tried to win. Yeah, Burchell beat Tank. That's why they're not calling him out either. I'm just waiting for AJ Wilder. It has to happen someday. I mean, look, man, it'll happen when it happens. I think Tyson Fury's gonna smack them all up, though, honestly. Yeah, you know, I was hoping for his next fight that maybe he'd fight Andrew Cancia, because that was one of his initial rumored opponents. And I would say, okay, well, Andrew Cancia is a good fight, you know, come up a really good win against Machado. He's earned a fight against Tank, you know, can give him some rounds. I would have said, wow, if he beat Andrew Cancia in devastating fashion, I would have said, well, I would have said, look at Tank beating a quality opponent, showing the world something, you know, but no, he's not doing that. Errol felt on chocolate brownies. Yeah, listen, Errol Spence, I like Errol Spence. I respect him. Good win for him on the road in the UK, but he wouldn't have beaten Kell Brook if Kell Brook didn't have come off that Triple G fight. That's my opinion. That's a good fight. Cancelo versus Machado is a good fight. I like to see that. Hey, did any of you guys see that Demetrius Andrade called out Errol Spence? Errol Spence? What do y'all think about that? I found that pretty interesting because you know, Errol just fought a guy, dragged him up 2 weight classes. So wouldn't it be great to see him go up and fight you know, at 160 against Andrade, the other boogeyman? I was live for that fight, LR Trigger. I thought Hogan got robbed. I thought he beat Munguia's ass, and I like Munguia. I like watching the fight. You know, he seems like a nice guy. I think he's good for the sport because he's always in exciting fights. But he got his ass whooped, and he really. I think if I were Munguia, I would vacate that belt and take a bunch of learning fights. Just take a shit ton of learning fights because his skills are lacking big time at the top level. Exactly, and it was in Sheffield. Andrade is the boogeyman. Everybody at 154 ducked him. These guys at 160 ain't jumping up to fight him. He was the original boogeyman. He's the more boogeyman than Spence was. I mean, people have been ducking Andrade for years. They don't want to fight him. Like my man Bruce Vane said in this video. I don't know if my man Bruce Vane left. He might have left already, but Bruce Vane said in this video, yeah, the original boogeyman. Rob Rook Davies, what's up, champ? He said, stay out that rain. Yeah, man, it's South Florida rain. It's next level, man. So I think I might have to rain check my plans to go to the gym. Maybe this is the way God wanted it today. Maybe God wanted me to plop my ass right here on this bench, on this green bench, and talk to you guys. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a big old soccer pitch behind me. Look, we got a soccer pitch behind me. Got a football pitch behind me, so I'll tell you right now, if Andrade was at 154 and Jarrett Hurd fought him, Andrade would school Jarrett Hurd. Yeah, man, I'm blessed, man. I live in Dania Beach, you know, I live in Dania Beach. South Florida is a great place to live, but it's fucking expensive. Like, and I'm not balling like that. Like, I live pretty modestly. To be honest with you, I live pretty modestly. It's expensive to live out here, man. So you know, I always say, man, if you can make it in South Florida, you can make it anywhere, straight up. It's because the public transit sucks here. You can't, like, it's not like New York or Chicago. There isn't public transit that works here. So if you have no car, you're pretty much screwed if you want to travel and get around, which is, you know, a problem for me at times. And then, you know, it's expensive, so, you know, we make it do what it do here on True School Sports in South Florida, but it's tough. Let's see, what are you guys saying right now? I've watched all of Jarrett Hurd's fights on 154. All of them. I watched Jarrett Hurd fight against Lara, Trout. I've watched every Hurd fight since he fought Frank Galarza. And yeah, it's unfortunate that Saunders failed that test. I really wanted to see that fight. Would have been a great chess match between two of boxing's more intelligent southpaws. Yeah, man. You know, it was sunny when I left. It was sunny when I left my house, and then it got cloudy out of nowhere. That's how it works here in South Florida. Then it got cloudy, and then boom. So now I was too far from my house. So what went wrong was I should have bought my hoodie. If I bought my hoodie, I would have been okay. But that's why I went wrong. But yeah, you're probably right. I should probably, you know, people in South Florida, they always bring their hoodies with them. No, I'm not from South Florida. I was born in North Carolina, in Fayetteville on the Army base when my dad was in the Army. Lived in Charlotte for a little bit, but we moved down here when I was super young to South Florida. So I've been living in South Florida since I was like 2 or 3 years old. So really, even though I'm not from South Florida is my home. I'm a South Florida guy. Yeah, just like Fury and Wilder. Yeah, just like Fury and Wilder. Oh man. Yeah, Andrade is special. You know, he like. It's unfortunate for him that he hasn't gotten the fights because honestly, the guy has A-level talent. But you know, that's boxing, man. That's why boxing isn't always about how good you are. Sometimes it comes down to who you have. A lot of it comes down to who you have behind you because you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have the right people putting you in the right fights, you can't really showcase your skills against the top fighters that are going to get you recognized and get you respected across the land. You see what I'm saying? Now look, I like Jamal. I think Jamal can fight his ass off, but yeah, I think Andrade. I think Andrade was school. He was school Jamal Charlo, straight up and down, no special effects. School him. Dillian White, Ortiz gasses out too easily. His punching power is decreasing as the fights go on. White's boxing skills have improved every fight for like his last 4 fights. He's learning more and more how to set up his left hook, which is one of the most devastating punches in all of boxing. So, yeah. Canelo will never take that fight. Andrade will beat Canelo. Easy. Easy money. That's why Canelo... I never ever heard Canelo mention that man. You know, we got... what else we got coming up in boxing? We got... in a couple weeks, I'll be live. We'll have Cesar Rung Basai fighting Juan Francisco Estrada in the rematch. You know, I'll be going for Estrada, but I'm not picking against Rung Basai for a 3rd time. Or no, 4th time, because he's already put me wrong 3 times. Like twice against Chocolatito and then once against Estrada. So, you know, I'm gonna want Estrada to win because I like Estrada. He's a favorite of mine. He also is Roman Gonzalez is probably the best to win. So if he beats Rung Basai, that makes Roman Gonzalez's resume look better. So I want that to happen. I mean, he's not fighting Andrade. You know, I wouldn't say he's a ducked Andrade, but he's definitely avoided him. Mario, what's up, champ? He says, yo, that new intro is dope. Oh, you like that, champ? Right? Oh, we coming up here on True School Sports. Got I'm in my bag with the editing. I've been in my bag with the editing. So yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Got that 50 Cent mashup in there. Andrade. I think Andrade is too clever and too skilled for Hurd. And on top of that, he's got enough power to get Hurd's respect. Hurd won't be doing all that pressing like he's the Black Antonio Margarito against Andrade. No way, no how. Nah, I'm a boxing guy to my core. I don't really follow MMA at all. I don't follow no MMA. But I will say this though, there's this one fine ass female MMA fighter. Her name is Valerie something, Valerie Loretta or some shit like that. She just had one of her first fights. She's from Miami. Bad. Roman just couldn't cut it at Superfly. No, you're wrong. You can't say that he couldn't cut it at Superfly because he fought the #1 guy, Carlos Quadras, at the time with no tune-ups and beat him. Okay, so you can't say he didn't cut it. He got robbed in the first Rung Basai fight, but then you know it caught up to him. So yeah, maybe now he can't cut it, but he cut it. He was a champion. He was a champion in the division. Okay, the WBC champion in the division at that. So you know, I think he can still beat Kaliafai and Donnie Nieto. I think he still can beat those kinds of guys. Well, I thought he beat Rung Basai. I'm hoping Roman can get a fight against Kaliafai and get a title, and then maybe Donnie Nieto or something like that. End his career on that note. Put in his claim for fighter of the decade. He's gotta win. I think if he beats those 2 guys, he's the fighter of the decade, in my opinion. I don't see a guy with a better resume than him if he beats those 2 guys. Yes, my man Christian Lewis, he knows. Yo, and for those of you who don't live in South Florida, like Valerie Loretta is like the prototype. she's like the prototype Miami girl. Like, I live in Dania. Miami is just down that turnpike. If I go right, like, let me show you. Let me stand up and show you guys. So, look, I'm gonna stand up. Like, way down that road over there, like way off in the distance, there's a turnpike. And if you take I-95 going south, if you take I-95 going south, you can get to Miami in like 30 minutes from where I'm sitting right now. And Valerie, Loretta types, like them type of women are all over Miami. Shit, if I go to Hollywood Beach, which is just 5 minutes down the street via car, you know, and probably about 20-minute walk from where I'm sitting, you know, you can find Valerie, Loretta's there. You know, I live in a blessed area when it comes to women. So many beautiful women here. Yeah, people always disrespect my man Roman Gonzalez, man. Like, I don't get why people even now to this day like disrespect Roman Gonzalez. Like, the guy is a great fighter, an all-time great first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah, and Inoue, in my opinion, will no doubt be a 5-weight world champion. No doubt about it. I'm favoring Warrington myself, but I've seen a lot of people are favoring what's his name? The guy he's fighting. Oh, Yafai. You're talking about Cal Yafai. I thought you were talking about the upcoming fight with Kid Galahad. Everybody's saying that Warrington's gonna lose to Kid Galahad. Yeah, I saw that. Kelly Pavlik. Big shout out to Kelly Pavlik. That'd be good for him, man. He got jacked. Got super jacked. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that fight between Parker and Fury. They went berserk. It was one of the worst fights in the heavyweight division over the last 3 or 4 years. It was horrible. I don't know. I'd have a problem with Parker winning the fight, but either way, it was a horrible fight. Straight up, it was a horrible fight. It was a really, really horrible fight. There's no two ways about it. That's what I'm saying. See. He knows. They know. Roman Gonzalez is an all-time great, up there with the greatest fighters in history, from Salvador Sanchez to Chavez, all them guys, man. He's a beast. Lineal champion at flyweight. Beat Carlos Cuadras undefeated with no tune-ups. Beat Kasunori Takayama minimum weight. Good fighter. Brian Valoria made Brian Valoria look like a C-class fighter. Made Edgar Soto look like a D-class fighter. You know, Fabian McWilliams Arroyo made him look like a C-class fighter. I mean, the guy's a great fighter. They don't want to give my man credit. Damn it. That's the fight we all wanted to see too. Samuel, who next? Peter in Lagos City, Nigeria, for the undisputed heavyweight championship. That would have been crazy. Yeah, Ramasai was too strong for him, and Ramasai's strength definitely took a toll on Roman Gonzalez because, you know, I think the first fight Roman was able to deal with it, but the second fight, no way in hell. I love Samuel Peter. He's amazing. Oh, I want to let y'all know. So, in my area, on May the 10th, I'm going to a local fight card. At the Hard Rock. Yeah, but I'm going to a local fight card at the Hard Rock on May the 10th. So I'll be having stuff coming out sometime in May. I'm gonna go live from the fights. You know, they're gonna have a bunch of prospects fighting, like Logan Yoon, who's pretty good, is fighting. Got Harold Calderon, Bad Blake Davis, Ivan Ditchko, you know, guy who fought Joshua in the Olympics. He's fighting on the card, so it's gonna be really, really fun time. And you know, you never know who you run into at these fight cards. You know, I'm sure Holyfield will be there. I'm sure Bo will be there. So yeah, it should be fun. The guy eats rats for fuck's sake. But Rumbleside looks like he has slipped a bit since he broke up with his girlfriend. Well, if that's the case, if he has slipped up, you know, I can identify with that. I remember last year when I broke up with my ex, when me and my ex broke it off, I was all fucked up for a while. So if Rumbleside is not feeling the same and he's not at his best, it's understandable. But Estrada's come up all the smoke. Yeah, Bacole's been fighting really well, man. He's definitely gonna be a guy that to watch out for in the heavyweight division. Cinnamon Savage, what's up, champ? Salute to you, man. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing if Verdejo could recapture like his 2015 form. Like he needs to recapture that form, man, because he was so sensational, such a joy to watch back like 4 years ago, and he just had another kid. I was on Instagram earlier, and I stumbled upon his Instagram account, and his girl, whoever he's with, his wife or whatever, she's like pregnant again, and she had a third kid. So he better start winning some fights. He got some kids, he got some mouths to feed. Cinnamon Savage, what's up, champ? I appreciate that. I appreciate anybody who subscribes. Hey, for the 11 of you that are in here, go ahead and subscribe if you need to. If you haven't already, go subscribe. Go like this video. Super chat if you feel led to. You know, I ain't gonna be mad at that. Want to come up here. Verdale versus Lopez. That'd be a good fight. You know, I wouldn't mind that fight next. Honestly, if they said we're doing Verdale Lopez next, do it. Because Lopez was supposed to be the pay-per-view guy. Like the position Lopez is in now, Verdale was in that position a couple years ago. This is a do-or-die fight for him. If he wins, it looks good. He get a Lopez fight. Winner, that's fight Lomachenko. That'd be fair to me. Really? He's fighting. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I remember that. I remember that guy. The guy that beat up Verdejo. Wasi Rama. LMA, I just watched a video on Jenny Sushi, the audacity. Was there anything that I said that was that really stuck with you in that video? The last one I just did about her being ringside. By the way, if y'all haven't seen that video, I just dropped the video recently about Jenny Sushi. The bitch was at my bad. I don't want to call her a bitch. See, I'm starting to talk like. What's funny is when as I'm more on camera these days, I'm starting to talk like my normal self when I'm just like with my boy Paul or something like that. But Jenny Sushi, she was at Lomachenko this week, and she was saying like, you know, I'm still here, and we're here, and I'm sitting ringside, and you know, she's gonna be causing some trouble in the boxing world for sure. You know what? I'm gonna make you guys a promise, okay? If I ever cover a fight and Jenny Sushi is there, we're gonna go off. We're going ham on Jenny Sushi. What really irks me about Jenny Sushi, she's not even fine. Like if she was fine, if she was Michelle Phelps or Tanya Morgan's so fine. If she was Tanya Morgan, if she was like Christina Poncher, Helen Yee, you know, I can understand. Them girls are all attractive, but she's not even attractive, in my humble opinion. I don't think she's fine. And on a scale of 1 to 10, she's like a 1.52. Jenny Sushi is the reason why pimping should be illegal. That's messed up. Worst thing is, I hear she's transsexual. I believe it. I believe it. Because something doesn't, like, when you look at her, something doesn't look, like, right about her. Like, to me, she looks kind of like, there's definitely masculine features. I don't know. Yeah, like, if you're gonna be, like, I don't condone what she did against Pulev. I think it was really a scumbag thing to do. But if she was fine, it'd be different. But she's not fine. She's not fine. Like it pisses me off that she's gonna do what she did against Pulev, almost destroy his life, and then she's gonna probably make it as a successful boxing reporter, and she's not even fine. She's not even fine. Like it's like Michelle Phelps, I understand. Tanya Morgan, I understand. Mostly boxing reporters, I understand. But this girl, come on, man. Come on, man. It's the bottom of the barrel. Straight up. Coogan. Rama Nathan. Ramming of Nathans. Shout out to Echo Falls. Shout out to Tyan Booth, the most amazing channel on all of YouTube. I love Tyan Booth. I'm waiting for his next video. He needs to make a video about the Jenny Sushi situation. Rama Nathan. I got real scared because on her Instagram stories, Jenny Sushi, she took a picture with Teofimo Lopez, and I said, God dang it, she's gonna ruin Teofimo Lopez's whole Lomachenko fight. I think the ESPN interviewer is pretty as well. What's her name? For boxing? I'm trying to think. Who is it? Oh, yeah, Cynthia Conte. Yeah, she's fine. I met Cynthia Conte at the Ward Kovalev rematch. Nice lady. Bad. Like, see, these are women that I can understand. Oh, Rachel McDonough. There was Rachel McDonough. There was Michelle Phelps. And that was it. Those are the only two girls that did an intro for my channel. Yeah, she's Cynthia Conte's Filipino. What's funny is, I remember when I was a kid, growing up here in Dania, there was this Filipino girl that lived next door to me, and she was a volleyball player. Stupid thick. I love Filipino women. They're great. Yeah, Christina Poncher. What's funny is with Christina Poncher, so I'm gonna put you guys on some game right now. So I've interviewed Christina Poncher. I interviewed her a couple years ago. Obviously I met her because you guys seen my intro. I met her on like 2 or 3 occasions. She looks nice on TV, but I'm telling you right now, in person, good Lord. In person, she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. And that's a big statement because I live in South Florida. There's so many beautiful women here. You know, and where I live, we got Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, Argentinians, you got Jamaicans, got Haitian girls, got black girls, got white girls, got Italian girls, got Romanian girls, got Armenian girls. And there's no shortage of it here in South Florida. So if I'm saying this girl's top 10, she's top 10. She's definitely top 10. Probably like lower level of the top 10, but she's nice. Christina Poncher is high caliber. Let me see what's my phone battery's on 34%, so we're gonna keep this going until my phone's about to die. We've got some good reporters in the UK. Talking about female reporters. I know you guys have a couple other random ones who I'm not really familiar with. I don't know the names yet, but I've seen Tyan Booth mention like female reporters from the UK on his channel, but he doesn't say their names. But I've seen them. They look like the best female reporter you guys got in the UK is Tanya Morgan. If I meet Tanya Morgan, it's over. Tanya, I'm telling you right now. If I meet Tanya Morgan, it's a wrap. We're gonna have half Puerto Rican, half British babies. Oh yeah. What's funny is when I Yeah, she works at BXR London. I know what gym she works at. What's funny is though, like, so like, well, I'm from Dania, which is a small city nestled in between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, and you know, it's changed a lot since I was young. But when I was young, it was a lot more gutter. It was a lot more ghetto, and yeah, Dania was one of like the top cities in South Florida for prostitution. I mean, it's not anymore, but it was at one point. So yeah, South Florida is big in the prostitution. I mean, I don't know why we're talking about prostitution, but I'm saying for pimping, it's big. All right, so let's change the subject. We're not gonna talk about prostitution or pimping anymore. See, now it's funny. Like, look how bipolar weather is. Now it's sunny. Look how sunny it is now. That's South Florida for you. Now I don't even want to freaking go to the gym, because now I'm sitting here. I might as well just go home. I might just do that. Who you talking about, Christian Lewis? You talking about Tanya Morgan? You talking about Tanya? You know what's crazy? I DM'd her one time. I slid in her DMs one time. Last year, I slid in her DMs. And she was nice. She followed me on Instagram. And then she was telling me for a while about how she wanted to come to America. And then I remember Tanya, not only did she come to America, she came to Miami. So if I would have been paying attention to her on Instagram, I probably could have met up with her in Miami, and who knows what would have happened. So back home, guys. No gym for me. So I was gonna go to the gym, but the rain put a fork in that, and I got other shit to do, and I don't got time to go to the gym. LR Chigga, probably. I've been suspecting that for a while now. John Lomachenko, what's up, champ? I'm walking the streets. I'm in South Florida. You might know where I'm at, because you're from South Florida. I'm right here on, I'm on Sheridan. Listen, man. I'm not here to, hold on. My man Wasi said he saw my comment on Behind the Gloves. Yeah, I got that bell notification. I saw Tanya Morgan did an interview with Conor Benn. I said, man, I don't give a shit about Conor Benn. I just want to see Tanya Morgan. So I literally sat there for like 10 minutes and I just watched Tanya Morgan. I'm on Sheridan, and I'm going east, right? Yeah, because east is this way. Yeah, I'm going east towards Hollywood Beach. I'm on Sheridan. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you what the street I'm on, but I'm gonna tell you because you know South Florida, Don. Do you know where the Powell is? The Hollywood Powell. The Hollywood Powell by Save-A-Lot. That's where I'm at right now. I'm by that area, where the soccer field is. That's where I'm at. Yep. Yeah, near the beach. I live near the beach, so I'm walking. Crawford, easy money. Terrence Crawford. Yeah, it's the best. I love it. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I mean, I lived in a lot of different areas. Like I've lived in New Hampshire. I lived in Dallas, Texas. I lived in North Carolina. I lived in Massachusetts. Well, I'm not saying it's an easy win for. It's not an easy win for Crawford, but it's an easy pick for me because style-wise, I know how the styles are gonna mesh, and I got Crawford stopping him in the 7th round. Oh yeah, I was just telling him, Don, about how because I've been living in Dayton my whole life, and I was telling him about how when I was growing up here, that in Dania, it was like one of the top cities in South Florida for prostitution, but they really cleaned it up. They got some nice buildings. They got a big shopping plaza in the building. So, you know, Dania, we here. True School Sports, just a kid from Dania. We're in Dania. And this is what it is. If you could create a dream match, who would you want to see? Well, let me see. That's a good question. I'll give you a couple. I'll give you like 3. So, I'd love to see Lomachenko Gonzalez fight Michael Carbajal because they were like the 2. Hello? Fuck. We good? We good? We back? Am I here? You guys see me? I'd like to see Michael Nunn fight Triple G. So, Roman Gonzalez, Michael Carbajal, Marciano, Joe Frazier, and Michael Nunn versus Triple G. Those are my 3 dream matchups. Yeah, I know what happened. But yeah, we're walking back. We're walking back home. We're walking our happy ass back home. I was gonna go to the gym, but God had other plans. He said, "BT, sit your ass down." Yeah, Michael Nunn versus Triple G would be a great fight because Michael Nunn could punch with both hands. He got great movement. He's really slick. He's like Demetrius Andrade on steroids. It'd be a challenge and a half for Triple G to try to cut the ring off on a guy as skillful as Michael Nunn. See what I'm saying? So that'd be a good fight. Marciano, Joe Frazier, it'd be a great fight simply because they both fight in similar fashion. They're both hard punchers. They both wear you down. So that'd be a dog fight in the trenches. And then Chocolatito versus Michael Carbajal, you know, amazing. No, I don't think so. I really rate Andrade. Like, I think he could beat a lot of these guys. And yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. Look, you got. Let's pan around. We got those palm trees. Let's go, champ. So yeah, that's South Florida for you. That's South Florida for you. Nah, you won't believe this. I mean, for those of you who aren't familiar with South Florida, you guys won't believe this. But I'm gonna put you guys on game. I'm gonna show you guys around the neighborhood a little bit. All right. So right now, if you cross that street right there, see, if you cross the street right here and you go right down that street and you go like maybe like quarter mile, third of the way through that street right there, you're in the hood. That's the hood. That's the hood of Dania. It's right over. It's right over there where I just showed you guys. So I'm putting y'all on game. But no, you know, boxing's in a good place right now. You know, we got the heavyweight division heating up. I haven't gone to the Keys. I don't go to the Keys. Well, nah, there really isn't. There really are no people. I haven't gone to the Keys in a couple years. I don't go there often, but yeah, it's nice down there. Like, you go down there. It's good for like fishing and stuff. You go to the southernmost point. Very relaxing. I go there. When I go there, I relax and I just, you know, enjoy myself. Did he? Wow. I'd love to see a light heavyweight World Boxing Super Series, but they don't want no smoke. Yeah, there's nobody walking because everybody's afraid of the rain here. Everybody sees water and they start acting like it's like a nuclear weapon. So yeah, there really isn't a lot of people walking outside right now. But I mean, right now we're here. There's a Save-A-Lot supermarket right here. So like right in here, I mean, there's people over there that can Save-A-Lot. See what I'm saying? So there is signs of human life out here. Let's go, champ. It's your boy BT. We are live here on YouTube. I don't know what the hell time it is, but talking boxing. It's kind of spontaneous today. We need to say Tunde Ajayi versus Kovalev. That's right, Tunde Ajayi. You guys see what this man's saying? He's saying Anthony Yarde has more skills than Andre Ward. I don't even like Andre Ward, but that's ridiculous. I went here for spring break. All my cousins are in the hood. Koloff never ducked or dodged anyone. Now all of a sudden, all the young guys want a piece of the old champ. Yeah, now they want some smoke. What's funny is he might still beat them. All we can do is hope. What's up, Sheehy? What's up? Why you say whoa? What's up? What's whoa? Oh yeah, he probably will. He probably will. I would say so. You can't come at SOG sideways and not expect it to be slapped up. I like Ward as a commentator. I think Ward is a phenomenal commentator, but I won't get into what I think of him as a fighter. You know, he had an accomplished career. I just wasn't a fan of his fighting style or some of the ways he handled his career, but it is what it is. Andre Ward is so smug, but Tunde Ajayi is next level. Yeah, Tunde Ajayi is becoming like a international superstar, like Crawford, like Tyan Booth would say. Guy is freaking everywhere. Every time I look up, this guy saying some deluded ass stuff about Anthony Yard. We're gonna fight at the Emirates. We're the A side. I don't know, man. That's boxing for you, though. Sometimes these guys get too big for the britches. They get a couple Instagram followers, a couple people in the ear puffing their head up. They haven't beat nobody, and then that's just what it is. So, you know. Tunde needs to go stop laying. He needs to lay off the weed, man. Smoking that extra loud, that sticky icky. I don't know what he's smoking. He's smoking that Nigerian strain of marijuana. He's smoking that Lagos City. Tunde Ajayi, man, what a character. Probably be a guy finding out to interview and be around though. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. Jesus. Someone said lions in the camp is British for let's go champ. I thought that was funny. Yard versus Buatsi versus Burton. Johnson is it good? Yeah, they should do that, but I highly doubt they will. You watching Paulie versus Artem? When is that? I haven't checked. You know, I keep forgetting about that. When is that fight taking place? Can you tell me? I'll mark it down. I'm going with Paulie. I want to see Paulie win. I doubt he will though, because I think his hands are just too brittle. But he's gonna give Artem those hands though for a couple rounds. He's gonna give him them hands. Paulie got stopped by Sam Eggington. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty damn bad, right? Sam Eggington freaking got pieced up by Ian Smith. Where you at? Edward Scott, what's up, champ? He said where I'm at. Well, Edward, if you're just funneling in here now and not getting here, I was going to the gym earlier, and then it started to rain and pour, and then I plopped my ass on the bench for about a good almost hour, and now it's sunny again in South Florida, so I decided to call an audible, and now I'm going back home. But where am I at? I'm in the neighborhood. These are my streets, champ. This is Dania Beach. We in Dania. That's where I'm from. These are the streets that made BT the man he is today. We are walking them. We are patrolling them here on True School Sports. So what I want the 13 of you guys here to do, like I asked you guys to do earlier, if you haven't already, let me know what city, what state, what continent you're watching from. Hit that damn subscribe button if you haven't already. Do yourself a damn favor. Let me cross the street and not get hit because I don't want to die here on camera. Hold on. But yeah, no, what else is there? What else we got? You know, we're not too far away from that Brazil fight. You know, oh yeah, I want to let you guys know there's a good chance very soon that I'll be going out of town on multiple occasions. One of which will be for boxing, but I don't know when yet, but stay tuned. I'm not sure. Might go to New York, might go to Vegas in the next month or so, but waiting to see how some things fall into place. I'm hoping to go to the Fury fight. I want to go to the Tyson Fury fight. I know he's fighting Tom Shores, but listen, bro, it's Tyson Fury. It's the best heavyweight in the world. It's the man that beat the man. It's the man that beat Deontay Wilder coming off his couch. Yeah, I might go. I might go to it. Yeah, I might go to it. I just gotta see how some things pan out. Either it'll be, I'm gonna go to either the Fury fight or the Wilder fight. Either one of them two. You can't say anything bad about Tom Schwartz. He's undefeated. He's a hard puncher, and he's ranked by the WBO, so he's a credible opponent. Can't say nothing about Tom Schwartz. Tyson Fury only fights A-level fighters. Dare you? Let's see what else. How else could boxing be judged as using robots but not like computer boxing? I don't know, man. I think, see, like I have a couple of things. I have a couple of suggestions. Nah, it's a long ass walk. I've already burned an hour of my day. I'm not gonna go walk there because the gym is literally it's a 3.5 mile walk. It's a 3.5 mile walk, and once I get there, I'm gonna be there for like another hour to 2, maybe 3 hours, depending on how hard I decide to go. And then by the time I get out, it'll be the evening, and then my day will be gone because I do have other things I need to do today. So there was a small window to go to the gym. The rain ruined it. So I'll have to go tomorrow, or I'll have to call an audible and maybe go work out late at night, which I might do. I might go for a run or a bike ride or go play tennis or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, that's somebody that I really want to go see. I really want to interview is Tyson Fury. He's a great interview. He's a personal favorite of mine as far as a fighter goes. And yeah, I did see Cash Ali by Price. I was live on YouTube for that fight. It was utterly insane. I want to see a Cash Ali fight Naseem Hamed, for Naseem Hamed to come back and fight a heavyweight. That's what I want to see. That's right. And I want Tyen Booth to do the commentary. That's it. David Price versus Tyson Fury. That's right. You know what? They should do that. They should do David Price versus Tyson Fury on ESPN pay-per-view. How about that? And they should have it at Madison Square Garden. That'd be great. Nobody in America will give a crap about nobody in America will give a crap about freaking Tyson Fury. My man Keenan KTV, he's here. I haven't seen him in a minute, but what's up, Keenan? How you doing, bro? I was just walking the streets of Dania. You missed it, bro. I was patrolling the streets of Dania for about a good, I don't know how many minutes, but I was outside. Now I'm getting in. Tyen Booth is a big name now. He's known. Yeah, he is. I mean, I'll keep it 100 with you guys. I didn't know who the fuck Tyen Booth was until his YouTube channel. But I'm glad. I don't want to say I'm glad like that he said what he said about that boxer who died, and then now he got his license suspended. But I'm happy about what came out of it. The guy is a YouTube sensation. And I hope to meet him one day. I like Tyen Booth. I fucks with him, as we would say here in America. I fucks with him. Yeah, don't worry, man. I got plenty of things planned. Me and my dad are actually, I don't know when, but me and my dad are planning to hit the beach one of these days and start asking people if they know who Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, and Canelo are. We kind of experimented with it at Hooters a week ago, and it was fun, but it was kind of weird because like we're at a restaurant, and it's weird because all the girls are well, either they're afraid or they're excited because I was getting up and I was just talking to all of them, asking them questions. So either they got afraid of me or they were just excited that someone so handsome was just approaching them. So I don't know which one it was, but it did feel a bit awkward, but it was fun. Yeah, LMAO indeed. Oh yeah, but there was one girl who didn't know who Deontay Wilder was. So Wilder won. Wilder technically is the most known, but really not by a lot because there was only one girl that knew him. So, and he's American. Let us see the merch, my man. Oh yeah, about that. Fuck. I gotta relaunch my merch. I try. You know what? I'm not gonna lie with you guys. Like I made a. I launched the merch the other day and I made a post about it. And then nobody really responded to it, so then I said, man, I got discouraged. I said, man, fuck this. I'm not gonna sell no merch. Nobody's buying any. So that's just what it was. But maybe I just need to stop being so damn soft and just sell the damn merch. Maybe that's what it is. I'm getting too self-conscious because I want people to just buy some merch, but then I don't want to. I don't know. I'm just trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. Yeah. Let's see. So there we go. Just like that. So man, you guys, what merch you got, BT? Well, no, I launched some stuff on Teespring the other day. I'm wearing this shirt. This shirt's an older shirt. It's an older shirt that I made last year. But no, I launched a Teespring store the other day, and I made a post about it on YouTube. Like, because you know YouTube allows you to make posts now. So it's like a social media thing too now, and it got a couple likes, a couple comments, but nobody really buying anything. So I took it down. But you know, eventually what I'm gonna do is not eventually, like when I say eventually, I mean like this week. I'll probably just relaunch it again, and then I'll start advertising it in my videos. So hey, that'd probably be the smart thing to do. Advertise the merch in the videos, and then people will come and buy the merch in the videos. So. What do you think about Vespucci? Well, it was my first time watching a fight this week. Looks pretty solid. I mean, I don't know a ton about him, to be honest with you, but he seems to look the part of a guy who is going to contend for world titles and be someone that Top Rank has big plans for. The prospect I really liked that I saw, I'll be honest with you, the prospect I liked that I saw was I can't say his name, but he was Kazakhstan middleweight. Johnny Beck Amnukali, 6-0, Kazakhstani middleweight. Southpaw, moves pretty well. Got decent pop in his punches. You know, he was pretty good. Ruben Rodriguez looked sensational. The dude was knocking dudes out and had chinchilla on his trunks. So I like what I saw from him. You know, those are a couple guys that caught my attention. Yeah. I'll be scamming on the low. I think you should know. Alright, my sunflowers. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. For those of you asking about merch, I'm gonna relaunch my Teespring store sometime this week. Probably towards the middle of the week, I'll relaunch my Teespring store in the middle of the week, and then you guys will see the Teespring link, and I'm literally gonna make like an ad. I'll make an ad, and I'll edit it into my videos, all my videos, so you will literally not be able to watch my videos until you see this ad, this amazing, wonderful ad. So let me see what y'all saying. I was just gonna ask you about him, LOL. Yeah, I'm impressed by both guys. Johnny Beck seems to be on the fast track. Yeah, I watched a couple of his interviews on Ellie Sekback's channel. Ellie was calling him the new GGG, even though he fights nothing like GGG. But you know, Ellie. Nah, I like him. You know, from what I was reading, he had an extensive amateur background. He had 300 wins, over 300 wins in the amateurs. So yeah, good looks like a good prospect to look out for. Then you had the other guy, Guido Vignalo. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Guido Vignalo, the big Italian heavyweight. He just turned pro in December. His third professional fight was this past week. He knocked a guy out in like 50 seconds. I mean, I don't know. It's early, but if you're a guy who's an Italian heavyweight and you can punch, there's definitely money to be made, because you know there aren't a lot of Italian heavyweights. And that guy Guido Vignalo, he sparred with like Tyson Fury, Joe Joyce. He's been in camp with David Haye, and he's very heavily influenced by Vladimir Klitschko, from what I researched. So yeah, I'll be looking out for all them guys. Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. I'll still pair Jose though. He's a. I don't know if he's ready for Jose. What are your thoughts on the talent pool of women's boxing? Do you think it's okay? It depends. Like, honestly, the talent pool of women's boxing, and there's no, like, honestly, this is just keeping it 100. The talent pool in women's boxing, in comparison to the men, is an utter joke. It is. It is. Claressa Shields just went undisputed as a champion in 9 fights. She's fought, what, 9 fights and only had 3 credible opponents, which is Hannah Gabriels, Christina Hammer, and who was the other girl? Francois Cruz, who she fought in her pro debut. Those are the only 3 good fighters she's fought. Everybody else, bums. But that doesn't take away from her talent. Regardless of who they put in front of her, she's looked sensational, regardless. Now I just want the Mexican girl. I don't know if y'all saw on the Jaime Munguia undercard. There was a Mexican girl. There was a Mexican. That's messed up. That's messed up, Keenan. There was a Mexican girl that fought on the Munguia undercard named Arlie Musino. She's WBO flyweight champion or light. I can't remember what. I think flyweight champion. She's pretty. She can fight. She's a tough girl. She had an exciting fight on the zone. I don't know if y'all saw that, but she can fight. She's on the same weight as Denise Estrada, but that girl Musino, she's supposed to fight the black lesbian Nicola Adams next. The black lesbian. Tyann Booth, man. I've watched too many damn Tyann Booth videos. Yeah. I love the zone. I have it. I've had the zone since their second card, which I think was Miller. Was it Miller? Miller Adamic. I've had it since then. Loved it. This man said, even Dominic Wade would whoop these girls. That's messed up. Well, Dominic Wade would want to whoop these. Didn't Dominic Wade get a charge for domestic violence? I mean, he might be good at whooping girls. Straight up. That's messed up. But Tyann Booth is an all-time great. He is. Tyann Booth is the hardest puncher we've ever seen. I had no idea she was lesbian until I saw Tyann Booth. Well, if you don't know, I don't know if you're familiar with Marlene Esparza, but she was literally going out with Marlene Esparza, who's another women's boxer. So yeah, she was, you know, Marlene Esparza. And then what's funny is Marlene Esparza stopped going out with Nicola Adams, and then she got knocked up by some fitness guy, and then she had a baby, and she's been inactive for like a year. So that was an interesting series of events because they were in Instagram photos all the time together. They were interviews all the time. Bethany, what's up, champ? How you doing? Then all of a sudden, yeah, she goes from Marlene Esparza goes from being a dyke to being knocked up by some fitness guy. That sounds about right. And you got girls in the top 10 at middleweight like Tori Nelson who box part-time and work at like IHOP or some shit like that. Like, and she's a top 10 middleweight boxer for women's boxing. So some of the top 10 middleweight for women's boxing you can find at your local IHOP serving pancakes and hot chocolates. Keenan K said, "What's gonna happen with Jenny Sushi?" Honestly, she'll probably just get a slap on the wrist, and then nothing will happen, and she'll probably start going to fights and build up her channel, and yeah, that one's frustrating. Like I know I'm not trying to say and give Jenny talk more about Jenny Sushi, but literally, like, if she gets credentials and starts building her channel up, I'm gonna be mad because look, one, she almost destroyed Pulev's life. That's one. That's bad enough within itself. But then two, she's not even fine. She's not even fine. Like, she's not even attractive. Like, she's not. I'm sorry. That's what's up, Bethany. I'm glad you're doing good. Christian Lewis, Alicia Napoleon. Damn, yeah, Alicia Napoleon is nice. Alicia Napoleon, I knew a girl that sparred with her that I met in New York. This girl named Jenna. Gagliotti, but on Instagram she's just Jenna G. Super thick, nice, very nice looking woman. Yeah, but she got mad at me because I made a joke and she didn't take it well. Have you ever boxed before? Yeah, I used to train. I mean, I wasn't an amateur or anything like that, but I trained and I did plenty of rounds in the gym sparring. I've knocked people's mouthpieces out. They've knocked my mouthpiece out. I know what it feels to get hit. I used to train at Canino's boxing gym here in Dania. It's a small gym. Fun facts about Canino's boxing gym. What's his name? Tavares Cloud did his entire camp at Canino's boxing gym for the Bernard Hopkins fight, which he lost. Layla Ali has sparred at our gym. Johnny Nelson has visited the gym before. And yeah, the first Puerto Rican women's boxing world champion, Ada Velez, trained at Canino's boxing gym. So fun facts there about where I trained. And of course I boxed there as well. That's why I know how to box. I have to go there soon. You know, it's funny. All these videos I made, I never once done any videos there. So we'll want to change that very soon. Yeah, Jenny Sushi's a thought. No tweets about it. Well, do you remember a couple years ago when did any of you guys remember a couple years ago when Kovalev said that he doesn't like women's boxing and he thinks that women should be staying at home with the kids and watching over the house and in the kitchen cooking? Do any of you guys remember that? He said that and Clarissa Shields got mad at him for his chauvinistic comments. Remember you guys remember that? It's insane. I did a video about it. Yeah, Kovalev's a legend. He said that shit in America too. Have you ever met a boxer? I met lots of boxers. Terrence Crawford, Larry Holmes, Vladimir Klitschko, Shannon Briggs, Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Saddam Ali, Miri Mom, Trevor Bryan, lots of them. Roman Gonzalez, Carlos Cuadras, Juan Francisco Estrada, Amir Khan, Lucien Bute, Shawnee Monahan, Emmanuel Taylor, Chastity Martin, Clarissa Shields, Christina Hammer, tons of them. Adrian Granados. Yeah, listen. I agree with Kovalev. Women's boxing is, you know, I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm like him. I think, you know, no disrespect to women, but like, and it's not disrespect to women. A woman's natural place as a woman is to watch over the house, to watch over the children, to cook, to make sure that things are in order in the house, and to aid the man in whatever his goals are in his business in life, and to help the family unit run smoothly. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you can't say that in America now. You can't say that in America now because they got this massive wave of women empowerment, and oh, Christian, do you know who it was that tried to interrupt me? Who Evander Holyfield basically told to shut up so I could talk to him? That it was Dante's Boxing Nation. That's who it was. That was one of the most satisfying moments of me doing interviews. One of the best. I'm literally sitting there at the WBC convention in 2016. I'm interviewing Evander Holyfield. Me and Holyfield like we're not on a first name basis, but he knows who I am if he sees me. We're pretty cool. I'm interviewing him because he knows me from the Heavyweight Factory, and then Dante comes and tries to hijack my interview, and Evander says, "Hey, I'm doing an interview right now. You wait." Yeah, I do got a clip of it. I do. I'll send it to you, Keenan. I'll send it to you. What's funny was Dante came up to me after that. Dante's Boxing Nation. He came up to me right after that, and he didn't really know like he didn't know much about my channel at the time because my channel wasn't that big. It's not as big as it is now. And he was like, "Man, that was a great interview, man." And then he starts. I was like, "Yeah, man." And I just told him I'm from the area, I'm from South Florida, because the WBC convention was in Hollywood, which is right next to Dania. So, you know, like, I was telling him, yeah, you know, I'm from the area. I cover boxing in this area, do a pretty good job at it. And then he starts talking about Pacquiao, Mayweather, and how Floyd, and how people don't want to give Floyd credit because he's black and whatnot. So, I'm gonna tell you guys the title of the video. Fuck. There's like no internet at my house right now because my landlord is like tripping right now. But if you just go on my channel, type in Evander Holyfield's name in the search bar. It'll be the interview. It'll be an interview where he's wearing like a blue shirt, and like the background is like red, and it's like in 2016. And I think the interview is when he's talking about Anthony Joshua or Joseph Parker or something like that, or Reese. I'm cool with Evander. Like me and I wouldn't say I'm tight with Evander. Like we get along. I see him at the South Florida because he's at the Heavyweight Factory all the time because I think he helps manage the gym. So I see him. I've been seeing him for like 4 years. So we you know, he knows who I am. We have a good rapport. We've done classic interviews together. We enjoy talking boxing. So with that being said, I'm cool with him. But the guy I'm really cool with is Riddick Bowe. That's my guy. I love Riddick Bowe. That's like me, Riddick Bowe, like this. In fact, 2 weeks ago, I went out to eat with Riddick Bowe. It was me, Riddick Bowe, one of the coaches around the gym, a sparring partner of the gym, and the director of boxing. We all went out to eat. Yes, it should be that one. That should be it right there. Yeah. Yeah, it should be Evander Holyfield analyzes Joseph Parker versus Andrew Reese fight. I believe that's it. How many boxing posters do you have? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. That video with Evander about the other boxers got like over 1 million views. It's 1.6 million. It's funny because when that video came out, it was my first video that did over 1 million views, and I never ever thought that I'll put out another video that got 1 million views, and then I put out another video a year later that got 4 million views. So interesting stuff. I got 2 million view videos, so you know that's pretty cool. I'm hoping to get some more as time goes on. There's a lot of gyms here, guys, and then you know, for what? Well, no, it. Yeah, but I did okay. I did okay, champ. How many boxing matches have you seen? In person or like on television? I don't remember which video it is. Like literally, guys, like I feel stupid saying this right now, but like I'm going through a bit of a situation right now. My landlady, she turned off my internet in my apartment, so I literally can't even use my computer to check to see what the hell, which video it is. At the moment, to be honest with you, the only reason I'm even doing this right now, because my phone has internet. My landlady's tripping. She's being, you know what, right now. So I'm getting that resolved soon. Hopefully before this weekend. Yeah, Bowe is amazing. Prime for prime, Riddick Bowe can fuck with any heavyweight ever. Yeah. Honestly, this is gonna sound messed up, but I thought about slashing her tires last night. She was tripping. Y'all want to hear? You want to hear why? Yeah. You know what? There's 10 of you here. You want to hear why this lady's tripping? I'll let y'all know why she's tripping. Your boy BT, your boy BT might have to move out of here soon because my lady's tripping. Straight up, might need to move somewhere else soon. Evander Holyfield are the 2 toughest fighters ever. Yeah, them guys are tough as nails. I met Roberto Duran a couple years ago. Oh, you know who else I met? I remember I met in 2016 also. I met Marvin Hagler. I met Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Dope guy. Dope guy. Nah, like, so we had this couch, right, in my apartment. Me and my boy Paul. We had this couch in our apartment. So we had to throw it out recently, right? But it's a heavy ass couch. It's very heavy. Like to pick it up and move it. it takes about 4 people to move it, right? So we threw it off on the side of like where I lived. Where I live, there's a fence, right? So we threw it on the side of the fence, but it's in our area. Nobody can see it, right? So literally, the couch has been there for like maybe like a month and some change, and all of a sudden, like, cause a bulk pickup was the other day, so all of a sudden my landlady starts going crazy, and she starts talking about, oh, bye, Bethal. She starts going crazy and saying, oh, well, you need to throw it out right now. And then me and my boy were busy at the time, and then we don't have enough people to move the couch to where it needs to be moved, because it's a heavy couch. It took 4 men to move the couch into my house, and it took 3 people to move it out the house. So we told her we couldn't do it, but we're going to break it down piece by piece and whatnot. So then this lady, this witch, she gets mad, and she threatens us. She says, oh, well, either you move the couch to the back, or I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi. Right? So we didn't move it to the back, and she turned off my Wi-Fi. So now she's not getting her rent. I'm not paying her rent. She's not getting it from me. Oh, it's not happening. So when that happens, inevitably, I'll probably move out of here soon. But it is what it is. What's up, Triple JJJ? Thank you. I'm over here talking about landlord problems, life problems, challenges, obstacles we must overcome to be successful. Yeah, so odds are, in a very, very near future, you guys are going to see a new YouTube set, because I'll be living somewhere else. Because I'm not going to pay her. If I have no internet and I can't do YouTube stuff in my own apartment, I'm not paying her. Look it. Yeah, I have some plans about how I'm going to deal with it in the coming days. She's going to get it. But yeah, it's your boy BT. We're live here on YouTube. We've been live for what? Well over an hour and a half. So yeah, drop your comments. You know what? We don't just have to talk about boxing. Y'all can ask me whatever you want. Alright, I'm an open book. So anything you want to know about your boy BT, or most things you want to know about your boy BT, just ask me questions. Ask me random ass shit. I don't even care. Or you know what? What you guys could do is, if you guys go in my search bar, type in Evander Holyfield full interview. Just type in full interview and look for the video. I don't know what the title is, but look for the video. It'll be him. He's like in a blue shirt, and the background is like red, and it's kind of dark. And then the part with Dante is at the very beginning. It depends. Like, I live in an extremely cheap apartment, and it's in a pretty good location. I was blessed, but I probably won't be here much longer. But you can get apartments. Most apartments here in Dania, they range from, I would say, 1,300 a month and up. 1,200. Do you live with your dad? No, I moved away from my dad 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago. So I've been living on my own or with my roommate for almost 4 years, 3-4 years. So no, my dad literally was up north. He was living in New Hampshire for like 2 years. So I didn't even see my dad for like 2 years. He just moved back recently, like in November. But I mean, literally, like Dania is interesting because like I live on a certain side of Dania, but the opposite side of Dania is a very rich area. Like you got houses on the opposite side of Dania that go for like 700,000, 600,000, 750. Big houses, nice houses, beautiful houses. You know, so it depends on what part of Dania you live on. If you live on the west side of Dania, it'll be cheaper because The houses aren't as big. The houses aren't as big. That's one. And two, West Dania is a lot closer to the ghetto. So the closer you get to the ghetto, the cheaper things become. East Dania is closer to the beach. So the closer you get to the beach, the more expensive things become. And that's just what it is. That's how cookie crumbles here in Dania. Yeah, I'm like, if I walk to the beach, I'll be there in 25 minutes, 30 minutes. If I run to the beach, I'll be there in 15 minutes. In fact, I ran to the beach yesterday morning and I watched the sunrise. Beautiful stuff. Can't put a price on that. Would you consider living anywhere else outside of Florida? I mean, if opportunity came to move somewhere else and the money made sense, yeah, I'd do it. To be fair though, I mean, I've lived in, what, New Hampshire? I lived in about 3 or 4 other states. I lived in New Hampshire, I lived in Massachusetts, I lived in Texas, and I lived in North Carolina. So I lived in 4 other states already in my life. I lived in enough places to know I love South Florida and I love Dania, so I love living here. The only thing is it's expensive and money is usually always tight, but who knows, man. I think one day I probably will live somewhere else because it'll make more financial sense. You know, I've never even gone to the UK, so I wouldn't even know where to live or anything about that. But yeah, if I moved out to the UK, it'd be amazing. No, I wasn't born in Florida. I was born in North Carolina, but I grew up here. I'm 24 years old and I've lived about 18 or 19 years in South Florida, in Dania. So that's what it is. I love to, I love to visit the UK. What I was thinking of doing is like maybe instead of selling merch, I was thinking maybe starting some sort of like crowdfunding project where maybe I can start raising some money to go to the UK. I had this idea, and I want to run it by you guys. I had this idea where maybe like I could raise money for like a year or so, and whatever I raise after that year, I could just go to the UK for like a long time and just do stuff out there, like go to Liverpool, go to London, go to Manchester, all that stuff. Because I do want to go to the UK because I have a lot of subscribers there, a lot of loyal subscribers there. It's just, yeah, like SSB said, it's costly, so we gotta find a way to get there. We'll get there at some point. Don't you worry. You don't want that smoke, Keenan. You don't want that smoke. Yeah, Eddie Hearn, you know what's funny? Eddie Hearn is a weird one, man. Eddie Hearn, I like Eddie Hearn. I like what he's doing for boxing. Start moving break, that's funny. He follows me on Instagram. I met him twice, right? Twice? Yeah, I met him twice. He knows who I am very well. I DM this man. I messaged this man on Instagram. He sees my message within like 3 minutes of when I sent it, but never responds. So I mean, I get he's busy, but I'm just saying, shit, send it, at least respond. So yeah, I'll see Eddie at some point. Whenever I go to New York, because I'm planning on going to New York at some point this year. I plan on going to the Matchroom boxing offices in New York that gets built, seeing what we can do. Because honestly, I'll put it to like this, guys. I'll put it to you like this. You know, with the level of content that I have on my channel, like interview-wise and footage-wise, I feel like I genuinely feel like I'm the most underrated boxing channel on YouTube. No doubt about it. I know I don't have the numbers like that, like obviously the big channels have, but I feel like if you put my best content up to any other channel's best content, it stacks up. I just don't have the funds or the access. I haven't had the funds over the years to travel and do it consistently. But believe you me, life is a lot different now, and we're gonna get to where we need to get to. Yeah, maybe, but the thing is, Christian, it's happened like 4 or 5 times. Like, that's the plan, Edward. I actually have an interview dropping later on today. It might have dropped already. I got an interview coming out soon with Xander Zayas, who was the youngest prospect to ever sign with Top Rank. He's 16 years old. He's from South Florida. He boxed at the Davey Powell. He's from my area, so he just signed. He's the youngest fighter to ever sign a Bob Arum at 16 years old. He'll be making his pro debut in September. I just interviewed him. It's dropping today, I think at 4 o'clock. So like 4 or 5 hours from now, it should be coming out on my channel. So that'll be happening. My Adrian Granados interview is coming out by, I'm gonna try to have it out by Wednesday. My Adrian Granados interview should be out by Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. And then tomorrow, I'm actually supposed to go, tomorrow. What I was saying is this. On tomorrow, I'm supposed to actually go to a boxing gym. It might be the Heavyweight Factory, or it might be Stacey McKinley's gym. I'm not really sure yet. But literally, I mapped it out, guys. There's in my area, there's literally like in my area, there's literally 16 boxing gyms. 16 boxing gyms to go to. And I've only, living here for as long as I've only gone to about 7 or 6 of them. I'll name them for you guys. There's the Heavyweight Factory. There's Stacey McKinley's gym. There's Canino's boxing gym where I train. There's Flacco's boxing gym. There's the Davey Powell. There's the Boca Powell. There's Delray Beach Boxing. There's Big Time Boxing and Fitness. There's the Muhammad Ali Boxing Training Center, which is way down in Miami. There's Punch Boxing. There's Stay Ready Athletics. There's a gang of gyms, like gyms here. So it's just, you know, the people are here. It's just about mapping it out and going and getting you guys that content. And don't you worry, it's coming. I've never been more focused than I am now. And I feel like I'm really coming to my own. I'm really coming into my own with this. 16 years old. Damn, he must be pretty talented. Yeah, just to give you some background, Christian, on who this Xander Zayas kid is, he was 118-14 as an amateur. He's Puerto Rican. He was 2017 and 2018 U.S. national champion in his weight class. I can't remember which weight class it was, but 2017 and 2018 national champion, U.S. national champion. He was named the 2018 most outstanding boxer in the tournament. And Bob Arum really rates him, so you know, we'll see what happens with him. Yeah, I agree. Your interview with Don Turner was great. Yeah, that was a great interview. That was when I went to the Ward Kovalev rematch, and he was just there, and we started talking, and you saw what happened. So, I mean, you got the heavyweight gym next to you, bros, and the heavyweight scene is where it's at. Just pop the question, pop the heavyweight, a couple questions, a Fury question. I've done that already. I interviewed Riddick Bowe about Fury. I haven't interviewed Holyfield yet about Fury and Wilder since the fight happened. So, when I do see Holyfield again, that'll probably be the next big interview to do is to get Holyfield to talk about what's happened since the Fury Wilder fight. But yeah, there's so many gyms here. There's so much talent here. There's so many people here. Oh, there's 5th Street Gym in South Beach, which is where like a lot of when the UK fighters come to Miami, like Lawrence Okoli, DeGale, Malignaggi, all these guys, when they come to South Florida to train, they go to 5th Street Gym. So trust me, guys. I really want to do this. I feel like I can do this. I mean, I never thought in a million years I'd get as far as I've gotten, to be honest with you. And I think I still have so much further to go, and the sky's the limit, you know. So, and I'm in a great area. Whether you know it or not, I'm in one of the best areas in the world for boxing, which is Miami. And it's just about going to these gyms. And I promise you guys, I put this on my unborn children, that you guys are gonna have so much boxing content, interview-wise, that you won't even know what to do with yourself by the end of the year. As the year progresses, you're going to see more interviews come out on my channel. So I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to show you guys, so you'll see. But yeah, let's see. Any comments? I'm gonna go use the bathroom, guys. You guys drop in the comments. I'll be back. I'll be back. BT, to go your channel quickly, get you a girl at Massive Hooters to interview boxers. You'll get at least 10K more subs in a few weeks. Took me years to get 10K subs, and because the woman got just big ass breasts, she'll be good. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm not really worried about it. I believe in myself. I mean, if I sat here and told you guys some of the stories about some of the things that I've given up and some of the emotional trauma I've gone through over the last 2 years on this crazy journey covering boxing here on YouTube and with my personal life as well, you wouldn't even believe that I'm still doing this. But I'm still here, and I'm stronger than ever. I'm better than ever. And I feel like just as a person, as a man, and as a boxing, you know, interviewer, I guess I'm coming into myself. I really feel like I am. No, that's right. Like Balboa says, it's not all sunshines and rainbows. The YouTube game is not all sunshines and rainbows. And, you know, I've seen a lot of channels. Oh, and, you know, I saw a guy comment. I don't know if he's still here, but I saw a guy comment. I want to get his name so I don't. My man Paradox KOE. Shout out to him. He said, thank you for filling that void for Thunderdome Boxing Talk and Precise Presenter, because they left the YouTube game. And honestly, no, Thunderdome Boxing Talk was the reason I started a boxing channel on YouTube. Like, the guy was my inspiration to start a boxing channel. I mean, I liked boxing. I was a boxing fan. But when I saw his videos, when I saw what he was doing, I said, wow. This guy's amazing. This guy's putting out some great stuff, you know. And at the time, you know, I was just getting into covering boxing. I was covering the NBA. I'm a big basketball fan, so I was covering the NBA. I was in Dallas at the time. I just got out of high school. I was pursuing my old dream back then, which was to be an NBA reporter. I was doing stuff in the D League for the Texas Legends and Dallas Mavericks, interviewing like Vince Carter and Kemba Walker and shit like that. But then, like, you know, I got tired of the NBA and it didn't work out, and I got a chance to do stuff in boxing, and it was just so much better, and I really enjoyed it, and I've really grown a soft spot for fighters, you know, whether you know it or not, you know. So it's covering boxing is very personal to me, so I'm hoping to continue doing that, man. Yeah. Let's see what else. You're at about 20K and still growing. Who knows how much you'll gain throughout the year. Yeah, honestly, it's just about putting my head down and seeing what happens. Because honestly, you'll never know. Honestly, like my most viewed video of all time, when I put it out, that sparring session with that 15-year-old kid in the UFC, guy in the Ultimate Fighter, I never knew that I was gonna get those millions of views. I went to the gym one day because I got invited to go watch some sparring, and I filmed it, and I put a certain title, and then Uriah Faber shared it on his Facebook page, and it just exploded from there, and it's still getting views to this day. To this day! Yeah, man, so that's what it is. Hey, y'all want to hear something funny? I want to run something by you guys. I want to see what you guys think about it. Y'all want to hear something funny? Yep, Faber is a big name. All right, so like I'm gonna say, roughly 2 years ago. I'm not gonna say his name, but if he's watching this, he'll know I'm talking about him. A friend of mine in the boxing world, he knows a lot of people in the boxing world, and he sent me a bunch of fighters' phone numbers. Now I never called a lot of them. Like he sent me Demetrius Andrade's number. I never called it. I have Sam Watson's number, but one number that he gave me and I never called it is Deontay Wilder's phone number. Now, it is an Alabama number. I know that it works for that because I had someone call it for me one time. Maybe one day I'll have to call that number just to see, you know, just to see what happens. What you think? Do you guys think I should call this number, which is supposedly Deontay Wilder's number? He's gonna run up on you like Zelenoff. Yeah, I don't want no smoke, bro. I don't want. I'm not winning that one. What I'll do is if Wilder gets mad at me, I'll just call my boy Shannon Briggs on him and he'll leave me alone. So I got protection. I'm gonna do it at some point. I have Sam Watson's number too. So maybe tomorrow. You know, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow maybe I'll spend my whole day tomorrow calling all these numbers, seeing what happens. Oh man, I mean, I'm gonna like get it's like a death wish. Like I'm gonna have Deontay Wilder wanting to destroy me and fight and knock and kill me like I'm Dominic Brazil or something. But yeah, are you serious? She's bad. I'm the A side, damn it. I'm the A side. You know what it is. But yeah, so let me see. I'm actually gonna go look to my phone. I'm gonna look to my phone, guys, and I'm gonna tell you whose number I have. So I can in fact. Hello? The hell? I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, we're good. There we go. Finally, we're good. No, so the two numbers that I found were Deontay Wilder and Sam Watson. So we'll have to call both of them and see what happens tomorrow. So that'll be my videos to make for tomorrow. My videos tomorrow will be True School Sports calls Sam Watson and True School Sports calls Deontay Wilder. What do you guys think I should say to Deontay Wilder when I call him? I'm gonna tell him who I am. I'm gonna say, yo, this is True School Sports. I'm calling you because I want to know why you turned down the $100 million for the zone. Why don't you fight Joshua? Like these are the questions we didn't need to be asked. I need to, you know what I should ask Deontay Wilder? I should say, Wilder, you won't fight Joshua. We all know that. But do you think you could beat him in a game of basketball? Maybe if we can't get Joshua versus Wilder in the ring, maybe we can get it on the court. He probably would. You know, he doesn't. You know, all jokes aside, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. He seems like actually like a nice guy. You know what's funny? I was actually with Radio Raheem. Like I was standing next to Radio Raheem when Radio Raheem interviewed Wilder. And when Wilder said he wanted to kill Stavern and get a body on his record, like I was there. So, I mean, I've seen Wilder in person. We didn't interact though. Yeah, I got some stories for you guys. I can sit here and tell stories like for days. I've seen some shit in this boxing game. He reminds me a lot of Wilder. When I saw him in person, he reminded me a lot of like the NBA shooting guards. Like he's built with that. He's got that build. I'm not gonna lie though. I will say this: his arms are a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. Like he's more muscular than I thought. He's more muscular. You guys don't realize it, but he's more muscular than he looks on TV. I think Teofimo Lopez is the best prospect in American boxing. I think he is the man to beat Lomachenko. Wilder is a good guy. That's why his bad guy act is so bad. You know, you could be right. You could be right. You could be 1000% right. I'm bringing the excitement back to the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division. I love when he says that. Teofimo's a beast, man. You know, when you train in the trenches, when you train in South Florida at the Davy Powell, you know, produce killers. I love to see Teofimo fight Devin Haney. Stephen Fulton, yeah, Stephen Fulton's nice, man. Stephen Fulton beat Joshua Greer. I like Blair Cobbs. Blair Cobbs. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with Blair Cobbs, the southpaw of Philadelphia, but remember one time I was watching Instagram Live, I was watching Devin Haney spar. Blair Cobbs was talking shit to Devin Haney. He was schooling Devin Haney. Left, right, and center. Schooling that man. Made Devin Haney look foolish. Hey, did y'all see? Did any of you all have a chance to watch my video recently on Terrence Crawford and what Earl Spence and what he was saying to Terrence Crawford? I ain't scared of no nigga from Nebraska. The illest nigga from Nebraska. Yeah, he was going in, man. He said, tell Bob Aaron to call Al. He's like, yeah, I want to fight. I want to be every PBC fighter. It's like, Earl is crazy, you know. I remember I interviewed Earl in 2016 when he fought Algeria, because I covered that fight. And I remember Earl, it was funny. So I remember in that interview, I dropped my phone. He picked it up, gave it back to me. And then I also remember I asked him, like, I don't know why. I wasn't prepared for that interview, but I asked him like a real generic ass question. Like I asked him like, yeah, you know, Earl, you're from Dallas, Texas. How does it feel to represent Dallas, Texas, and follow in the footsteps of some of their great fighters, right? So then, mind you, I'm saying this and I'm not really thinking about it. And Errol Spence says, Dallas fighters? What Dallas fighters? What Dallas fighters am I following the footsteps of? And I'm like, I don't know. And I look like a dumbass. So that was a pretty funny moment in my interview. In fact, if y'all want, go pull that one up. Go pull up my interview with Earl Spence. If you go on my channel, go on my channel, go in the search bar, type in Earl Spence, Amir Khan, and it should be like a interview of Earl Spence. It's like Earl Spence predicts Canelo to beat Amir Khan or some shit like that. Something with Amir Khan. And somewhere in that interview, I asked him that ridiculous question about, you know, you're from Dallas and you're gonna fight. You know, what does it feel to follow the footsteps of all the great Dallas fighters? And then he's like, what great Dallas fighters? And I'm like, oh no, like a dumbass. I'll never forget that. Yeah, well, the thing is, you gotta understand with Earl, right? The guy just sold 47. I mean, I know it wasn't all him. Mikey had a lot to do with it, but he helped sell 47,000 tickets at Cowboy Stadium. Then on top of that, you got guys in the past who have been reluctant to fight him, they've been ducking him. Then you got Al Heyman telling him Lord knows what, filming his head up. So he knows, you know, to be fair to Earl, he's in a great position. You know, he's in a position where he might be the next American pay-per-view star. You know, I think the pay-per-view model is a bit archaic and it's dead. He might be that guy to be a star and sell pay-per-views and be that big draw for American boxing. You know, he has all things going for him. He has a style. He has the right promoter. He's got the right dance partners in his division. It's right there for Earl to take it. So yeah, that's why he's feeling himself. I don't think it has much. I think it has less to do with Mikey, but more so to do with the position he's in. Yo, so I think he wanted to go rounds that fight. I don't think he was trying to knock him out. But hey, I understand where you're coming from. Yo, so this is gonna be weird. I had a weird ass dream last night, like 2 nights ago. I had a dream 2 nights ago that I met Al Heyman. Yeah, I met Al Heyman. I had a dream 2 nights ago that I met Al Heyman, but in the dream, like Al Heyman wasn't black. Al Heyman was actually white, and he had green eyes, and he had a really raspy voice, and he had a real weakness, and he had a real soft spot for smoking Newports. So picture a white guy with green eyes with a raspy voice smoking Newports, and that was Al Heyman. And the funny thing was, in the dream, for like 80% of the dream, I didn't even realize that I was talking to some random white guy. I thought the white guy was actually Al Heyman. And then I had flashbacks in the dream, while I was dreaming, that Al Heyman was black. And then I woke up. So that was my weird dream the other night. But yeah, anything else y'all want to talk about while I'm here? Eating these rich chips? How about a true school sports documentary, like what, about me, about my life and stuff? Monthly documentary episode, maybe I could do like I don't know. It's a good idea. Maybe like when I'm out and about and creating stuff, you could just put some footage together. If Spence was pound for pound, he should have taken out Garcia, a lightweight. Yeah, I'm not mad at anybody for saying that. You know, his stock in many people's eyes has dropped. For me, it's not really like I still class him as a A-level talent. Yeah, well, I actually I want to do a segment. I want to start a segment on my channel where I go to gyms and I train at different gyms for a day, and maybe even do some sparring. I was gonna call it Into the Lions Den with True School Sports. It was an idea I had. I gotta buy a mouthpiece soon when I get paid. Yo, I wonder what Al Heyman's number is. Yo, I need to get Al Heyman's number. That'd be insane. Could you imagine if True School Sports had Al Heyman's number and then I could actually call Al? I could actually do what Errol Spence wants Terrence Crawford to do, and what all the PBC welterweights want Terrence Crawford to do, which is call Al. I want to fight you. I'll beat your ass. Call Al. Yeah. I agree. No, that's true. I'm gonna call one of his henchmen tomorrow. I'm gonna call Sam Watson tomorrow. I'm gonna call the guy that everybody thinks is Al Heyman. Sam Watson. I actually got a video, I don't know when I'm going to start working on it, but I was doing some research the other night, like 3 in the morning, on Google about Al Heyman, and I came across a bunch of like ancient articles from like the 90s about Al Heyman and his background and stuff. So I'm planning on doing a long video about Al Heyman. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but I'm expecting it to drop like in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Because it's going to take some time to put together and edit. It's going to be a really good video. I had a friend recently. One of my anybody who's putting Spence above Alexander Usyk on a pound-for-pound list, it's just honestly, it's just American bias. Or they just don't know shit about boxing, because there's no way in hell he's above Alexander Usyk. And I love Errol Spence to death. I've been a fan of Errol Spence for almost 5 years now. The guy is not anywhere close to Usyk, resume-wise, or even skill-wise, from what he's been displaying in his fights. Yeah, but I had a friend recently, one of my good friends. Well, I'm gonna bring this camera closer because I'm gonna lounge right now. I'm gonna lounge. I'm gonna plop my ass. I'm gonna kick my feet up. I'm gonna eat chips and be a fat bastard. Okay? Oh, shit. Okay. What the hell just happened? There we go. Hold on. I know, my bad. I dropped you guys. My bad. Nah, my tripod. I don't know what was going on with my tripod here. It's a bit disproportional. Nah, but I was saying I was gonna put my iPhone on the freaking tripod right here, closer to me, so I can kick my feet up, talk to you guys, and be a fat bastard eating rich chips, because that's living the life. That's that true school sports lifestyle. You know, what did Floyd say? Floyd said, you know my lifestyle. Young, fly, and flashy. Y'all know my lifestyle. Young, fly, and flashy. I'll beat your ass. Straight up, I'll beat your ass. Call Al. You call Al, I'll beat your ass. If you don't call Al, I can't beat your ass. So alright. So yep. We're here, True School Sports, live. We've been live for 133 minutes. Max Kellerman's an idiot. Max Kellerman, I mean, I like what he does for boxing because, you know, he's a respected journalist and he knows a lot about boxing. But sometimes I don't know what the fuck he be watching, but like, that's ridiculous. I haven't even seen his pound for pound list. I think he had wrong beside number 8. I think I saw a screenshot of it, and he had wrong beside number 8. And it was funny because Claressa Shields didn't know who Sister Cat So Wrong Beside was. I mean, Wrong Beside's that dude. Millennial Super Flyweight Champion. The guy that Inoue didn't want no smoke with. Yes. That was hilarious. So for those of you who don't know, Max Kellerman posted a screenshot of his pound for pound list on Twitter. And Claressa Shields saw it. And he had like wrong beside like number 8 or something like that. And Claressa Shields tweets Max Kellerman. She says, "Who's that? Who's number 8?" And then Chris Cyborg, an MMA fighter, had to educate Claressa Shields, the boxer, on who the fuck the boxer was. Like, what the hell? So we know, man. I like Claressa. I met Claressa a couple times. You know, nice girl. Interviewed her twice. Seen her spar. Nice person, been nice to me. Treated me good. So I got nothing but good things to say about Claressa Shields. But I mean, damn. She looking to sound like a member of the LDBC, not knowing who Wrong Beside is. Straight up. We are. Crawford's more understandable because he won undisputed. Spence? I mean, come on. I'll put him like I have him like 9 or 10 on my list. I gotta do pound for pound. There's so much shit I gotta do for TSS. It's not even funny. Like, y'all don't even know. So many things. Oh, it never ends. I haven't slept in like a day. I haven't slept in like well over a day. Yes. Yes. There's only one Tyson Fury. What's up, Dad? Everyone say hi to my dad in the comments. What's up, Dad? Where you at? You in Miami still? Yeah. Walking in a fairy wonderland. There's only one. Carl Frampton. I love the UK fans. I like when Mayweather was doing the chant. He was like, "There's only one Mayweather." Oh snap! Come by. Come by. Let's go, champ. Come on, Dad. Come by the house. Yeah, one boxing gym that I really want to go to. You got a point, man. You got a point. One boxing gym I really want to go to is in the UK. There's one boxing gym that's really old and really historic. It's an institution for boxing over there. Is the Repton Boxing Club. A lot of amateurs came out of there. I want to go. That's one gym I want to go to over there. The Rotunda ABC gym in Liverpool is another gym I want to go to. West Ham Boxing Gym I want to go to. Peacock Boxing Gym. A lot of gyms. Y'all got a lot of gyms in the UK. I've been doing my homework. All right, tell her to have fun. Tell her to have fun, champ. All right, so it's your boy BT. We're live here on True School Sports. This is a very relaxed live today. It started off me trying to walk to the gym. Then it rained. Then I sat down. Then I started having fun. And now I have plopped my ass firmly in my chair. And I am eating Ritz chips. Shout out to Ritz chips. I mean, ain't that crazy how life works? You start off doing one thing and now you're doing the complete opposite. I'm getting real comfy. I haven't gotten this comfortable since the last time I talked to Rachel McDonough. I haven't got this comfy since the last time I talked to Rachel McDonough, which was, what, 2016 as well. A lot of shit happened in 2016. Last time I saw Rachel McDonough was what? I saw her at the Manny Pacquiao, Jesse Vargas press conference at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Yeah, I interviewed Rachel McDonough at that event. She got married recently. She got married recently, so she's out the market. So you know, I can't talk to Rachel no more. Not that I did in the first place, but I'm just saying if I wanted to, I couldn't. So the next target is Samantha Kumiko. What's up, champ? Gotta go get Samantha Kumiko while we're at it. Chris said I seen it. Oh, you saw Yatu Sabe. You saw, champ. Oh snap! My dad out here saying he wants to go take a ride to a boxing gym. Where you want to go, Dad? You want to go to Heavyweight Factory? You want to go to McKinley's? We should probably go to the Heavyweight Factory if you want to go. Yes. Oh my God, Kiara Gomez. I've seen Kiara Gomez in person. I'll never forget the first time I saw Kiara Gomez and Samantha Kumiko in person. I'll never forget it. It was one of the landmark days covering boxing here on True School Sports. I saw Samantha Kumiko and Kiara Gomez back in the day when they worked for their former employer, Corona, when they were Corona girls. And they were at the Chris Algieri Earl Spence win, and I remember, and back then I didn't really know much about the ring card girls. I just went to the weigh-in and I saw two incredibly thick, beautiful, stacked women, and I said, "Who the hell are these women?" All right, yeah, we'll go to the heavyweight factory. I got no problem with that. So it looks like me and my pops are gonna be taking it right along to the heavyweight factory. So we'll see how that goes. You know, we might stay alive and just fucking go be live at the heavyweight factory. We just barge in and just start saying hello to everyone. That's if, Lord willing, my phone has enough battery. Maybe I'll just wait for my phone to charge. What are we at now? We're 32%. So maybe I'll just wait for my phone to charge. Maybe I'll stay live and I'll just talk to you guys. And I'll talk and talk and talk until we can actually go live at the heavyweight factory with a decent battery. That might be the wave. Or maybe I might get off this live later and just go live at the heavyweight factory. I'll start a new live at the heavyweight factory. So we don't know. Yeah, but Kiara Gomez, she's getting married soon, so she's off the market. Rachel McDonough's off the market. Samantha Kamiko, I mean, she seems like the type of girl that does things on the low, so I wouldn't be surprised if she had a man. But honestly, it doesn't even matter because once I start talking to Samantha Kamiko, it don't matter. It's a wrap. What do you mean, Christian? Kiara? Oh yeah, Kiara. Yeah, you didn't know that? It's all over her Instagram. She got she getting married or something to her, like, or engaged or some shit. All these boxing people are getting trapped. Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, explain to me how Teofimo Lopez is like 3 years younger than me, and the guy is already married. Or he's engaged. He's gonna get married. Like, come on, bro. Making a big mistake, Teofimo. I mean, hey, I'm not trying to disrespect Teofimo. I think he's a great fighter, but I'm saying it's a big mistake. I mean, I'm not against marriage. I think marriage could be a beautiful thing if done with the right person. But 21 years old getting married? It's a lot. Childhood sweetheart? Okay, God bless him. God bless him, but still. Live life. Like, be a world champion. Travel. I mean, he's traveling, but I'm saying, like, I thought him going to the limo crawl fight and not doing it was amazing. That was amazing. Live life with wifey. I mean, theoretically speaking, it'd be nice to live with a woman in harmony. But for the 10 of you that are in here, any of you who have been in a relationship with a woman, you can attest to the fact that it is not peaches and cream. It is a fucking full-time job. Okay? It is. There is no two ways about it. That's not to slag women off and say that they're horrible, because I think women are amazing. But I'm just saying, if you're someone who's ambitious and you have goals and you have things you want to accomplish, you know, having a woman can be a big distraction. It can drain a lot of energy out of you, and more importantly, if you're not in the right frame of mind, you can lose yourself very easily. I'll raise my hand right here. I was a victim of that last year, and it's taken me literally like 4 or 5 months, 6 months, half a year to find myself again. Women are a job without pay. That's what my dad says. That's what my pop says. It's a full-time job with no pay. Gotta constantly maintain it. And it's like, if you're someone like me who's in his 20s, I'm 24. I value. Listen, I grew up an only child, so I value silence. I value peace of mind. I value my peace of mind and just quiet time more than ever. If I really like a girl, I really like them, because honestly, like my last girlfriend, really my only girlfriend, to be honest with you. I really liked her. Like I really love the girl, and to be honest with you, to this day I still like I care for her and stuff. But I see things with more. My eyes are open now. You know, I see things for how they are. You know, women are very fickle. They can be very fickle, hypergamous, and yeah, like, and I just think for me it's not good at the age of 24 to be thinking about getting married and settling down. I haven't even fucking lived life yet. I haven't even gone. I haven't even traveled. I haven't even like made it what I want to do yet. Like, and honestly, I looked at I looked at my YouTube stats from the time I was with my girlfriend to the time we broke up, and literally what's funny was when I got together with my girlfriend, right, which was like we got together in like February, no, about April-ish of 2017 or February 2017, somewhere around that time. I was at my absolute peak around that time. I was getting like millions of views a month. I went viral. I was clicking on point. And then like it was good at first. Like our relationship was like a good like 6 months. It was good, but I noticed at times like it was sucking a lot of my energy away, and I wasn't doing what I needed to do because I never had like a girlfriend before. So this is also new to me, and literally like. I like declined. I fell off hard once I got a girlfriend. So I just think like if you're someone who's ambitious like myself and you got some big goals, like, you know, it's gonna take a special kind of girl to understand you as a person and your goals and what you gotta get done, and they gotta be willing to stick with you through thick and thin. And you know, not to slag off my ex-girlfriend, but like she was very fickle in a lot of ways, you know. She's very fickle. A great person. Love her to death. Amazing friend to me, but very fickle. And that's how it is. That's what I'm saying. Even good women are a drain on your spirit. And I'm not trying to talk down on my ex-girlfriend. She is one of the most high quality, all around women you'll ever meet in your life. Like, she's not an Instagram thought. You know, she respects herself. She dressed modestly. She actually likes being feminine. She likes feeling like a woman. She listens most of the time when you talk to her. It's just, you know, you're young, you make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes are yeah. She got a man. Yeah, well, like, yeah, what happened was we broke up, right? So we broke up. And then the woman just like, we broke up because we weren't seeing eye to eye on a lot of things. And then she just met some guy, some Navy guy, some scrub from the Navy. Like, I mean, if the guy was in the Navy SEALs or the Army or like, you know, one of the good branches of the military, I would say, damn, okay, I could understand. But the Navy, really? The Navy? Could have the Air Force, could have the Marines, could have the Navy SEAL. No, you gotta pick the Navy. Okay, anyway. So she was a waitress, right? So my ex-girlfriend, she's a waitress, right? And at her job, when we were having problems, and we were kind of like on and off again for a while, she told me the story. Like, she met, this is according to her, she met, coincidentally when we were having problems, she met this kid's mom. Some kid's mom came into the restaurant or where she worked, because she's a waitress. And she was going on and on about her son, how brilliant her son was. And then she said, oh, my son might like you, basically. And then he came from wherever he came from, and then they went on some dates and whatnot. And she's been with him for like months upon months. And the fucked up part about everything is I still see her around town. And it's weird too, because like sometimes like she'll still act like she's interested in me. Like one time we were at church, and this woman, literally, I wasn't paying her no mind. I was minding my own business. She comes up to me and she says, Brendan, can you walk with me to, and then there's a fast food restaurant across the street. And then so we walk this fast food restaurant. And mind you, this is like after we've been broken up for months. We've gone through a bunch of stuff. I've said a bunch of fucked up shit to her. She said a bunch of fucked up shit to me. And we go to Checkers, and she's buying me French fries. She's buying me French fries. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? We're not together and you out here buying me French fries? Like, what is this? So, yeah, she's with someone now. I've kind of just let it go because I've literally all the time I've spent stressing on that whole situation and draining myself and beating myself up over mistakes that I made, I could have been using it to do this months and months and months ago, and probably been even further along than I am now. But you know, it's taking me a while to heal. I'm still kind of in that process, to be honest with you. I don't think you ever really heal from first love, but that's what it is, man. She says, was she a boxing fan? She was a boxing fan, actually. I took the videos down, but we actually made 3 videos together on this channel. We made 3 videos on this channel. I taught her how to score fights. I was teaching her how to score fights. We did a video where we scored Canelo Jacobs. We scored well, not Canelo Jacobs, GGG Jacobs and Canelo Golovkin. We did 2 videos on that, and then we did another video where we talked about Mosley versus De La Hoya. And she it's fucked up. It's fucked up because literally right as she was getting into right as I was really starting to get her into boxing, we started to have problems, and then we broke it off. And so she was becoming a boxing fan. Like her favorite fighters were like she was a big fan of Canelo. Her favorite fighters were like Canelo, Shane Mosley. She liked Shane Mosley a lot. The first fight we watched together was Shane Mosley versus De La Hoya 1. So Mosley, Canelo, because she's Mexican. She's half Mexican, half Native American. So Canelo, Mosley, and Chocolatito, and she's a big fan of Terrence Crawford as well. Yeah, see, Keenan's been watching me forever, so he remembers that video. I mean, I remember I was so when that video came out. I remember at that time I came out, I was so in love with the chick. That video was literally my channel trailer. It was my channel trailer for like a good 4 months. So if you came to my channel for like a good 4 months, that was the first video you saw. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Life goes on. It's unfortunate, but you know. He has. Keenan K. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you guys something about Keenan K. For one, he's got a great channel. If you guys are into MMA, UFC, and are into like high quality edited videos, he's great. He covers boxing, covers MMA, high quality videos. Like just, I would recommend you go subscribe to him. And he said, what do you say? I've been watching BT before I started my own thing. He used to be a sucker but BT until he found his ex. You know what's funny? I told her that you call me that, and she used to call me that sometimes, so that's pretty funny. But yeah, it was funny because everybody was so impressed. Like, I don't know why. I mean, she was cute. Like, my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend was cute. Like, she was nice. Like, it's funny because I remember when I posted that video, everybody was like, damn, BT, we didn't know you had it in you. we didn't know you could do it like that. So maybe that'll be a thing. She's very attractive. I'm not gonna front. I'm trying to like slide her a little bit. She's fine. My ex-girlfriend was fine. She looks better in person than she did in the video. So, you know, she was a very nice looking woman. And honestly, that was a year ago. She looks even better now. So it's like, it's crazy. But yeah, Keenan's been watching me for a while. I remember the first time I can remember seeing Keenan comment on my video was when I made a video when I was mad at Andre Ward, because I couldn't stand Andre Ward. And I made a video called Andre Ward is a disgrace to boxing. It was like 30 minutes long. I'm just going off on Andre Ward. I'm teeing off on the guy verbally. And he called me, he commented and said, "Sucker BT, you need to get a better camera, you need better quality." And it took what, 2.5 years, 3 years, but we're finally here. We finally got the iPhone 6 and we're filming in high quality. So we got here, champ. We made it. You know what I should do? I should just get a new girlfriend like every other week. Like I should just get a new girlfriend like every couple weeks, and just do the same thing I did with my ex-girlfriend, just talk about boxing. Be funny. Alright, that's enough rich chips. But it's your boy BT, we're live here on True School Sports. We ain't really being too structured today. We want to hang out. This is more of a relaxed hangout. You know, I would venture to say we spent a good amount of time talking about non-boxing related topics. I mean, shit. We're out here talking about South Florida. We talked about prostitutes. We talked about pimping. We talked about girls. What else y'all want to talk about? You know what? Fuck it. There's 11 of you in here. Obviously, this is a boxing channel, so if you want to drop boxing questions, drop them down in the comments down below. But if you have any non-boxing questions you want to ask, feel free to ask those too. I don't even care at this point. You can ask non-boxing questions. I think we're all friends here. We're all friends here on True School Sports. Oh man, I'm not answering that one. I don't want to answer that one because if I answer that one, if I answer that question, that's gonna open up a whole can of worms, and we'll be here for a minute. So, man, if I answer that, then we're gonna go back and forth, and then this is gonna become about porn stars. So I don't wanna make this about porn stars. But y'all dropping names of porn stars. Oh my god, y'all are really dropping names of porn stars in the comments. Y'all got the game fucked up. Damn, I don't want to name any. There's a lot, quite honestly. There's quite a lot I can name. Let me see. Someone said Jenny Sushi. Oh man. I'll go with Tiana Trump. Why not? I like Tiana Trump. She's nice. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. We're not gonna go any further than that. We're not gonna go any further than that. I mean, how the hell did we get to this point? We're here on True School Sports talking about porn stars. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh lord. Okay, we're talking about porn stars. All right. I'll ask another one besides that. Ask a more appropriate one. That one was pretty bad. Y'all out here exposing the dark side of BT. We can't have that. We're trying to keep a good image. Did you do sports science in college? No, I didn't even go to college. To be honest with you, I didn't go to college. I graduated high school in 2013, and then when I got out of high school, I immediately started trying to break into sports journalism, and sports journalism, and I pursued my dreams of trying to cover the NBA. So then I moved to Texas, and I covered the Dallas Mavericks and the Texas Legends, and that's just what it was, man. I never really went to college. I went. What's funny was I went to college orientation, and I knew that then and there college wasn't for me. But I remember, and I also remember too. I took a college placement test, and I remember it was me and my friend Rashawn. We both took a college placement test on the same day, and I didn't score very well on the math placement test. And if I would have went to college, I would have had to have taken a prerequisite course, which wouldn't have given me any college credit. It wouldn't have given me any college credit. So I remember I was kind of pissed off and sad about that. So I remember that same day, me and my friend went to go eat, and then we saw this chick from high school who used to like me. This girl named Jasmine. And I remember this girl Jasmine, she saw me at this restaurant, and we hung out with Jasmine and one of her friends. And to give you the edited version, the short version, I got drunk for one time and one time only. I got drunk that one night, and then me and Jasmine we did our thing. And we didn't have sex, but we kissed and whatnot, and it was cool. And it was cool. So that's my only memory of college, if I had one. You know. Shout out to Jasmine, whatever she's doing these days. What else is there? Who is the most attractive looking male boxers? I mean, is it really even a debate? Is it really even a debate? Anthony Joshua. Oh, no homo, but Anthony Joshua. Why do you think all the women want to be with him? Maybe not Anthony Joshua. Let's see. You got Anthony Joshua. You got Ryan Garcia. That's what it is. Hellenius is a real Robert Hellenius. Oh man, I'm gonna go with what's his name? What's the guy's name? The guy that just got robbed against McGee. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go with Tyson Fury. Dennis Hogan and Tyson Fury and Stavern, the top 3 most attractive male boxers, no homo. Stavern, number 1. Dennis Hogan 2 and Tyson Fury 3. Those are the 3 most. Someone said Furies. Oh my god. Oh man, keep these non-boxing related questions coming. I like these non-boxing related questions. They're fun. Just nothing about porn stars though. We can't be talking about that too in depth. I can't believe this man said Tyson Fury. This might be one of the most like entertaining live streams of all time. I gotta say. He could be a model for Weight Watchers. BT should do a weekly live podcast. I probably should. Non-boxing. You know, I might do that. Hey, what do y'all think? Would y'all like a non-boxing related podcast every week? Your neighbor falsely accused you of stalking. Is it true? What are you talking about? My neighbor? I mean, if you made my landlady, she's just tripping because of this damn couch. A podcast is great. Yeah, you know what? I might do that. I might write the rough draft out for that tonight. You know, like for a podcast. Give you guys a non-boxing related podcast every week, just so you guys can know what's going on. The life and times of BT. No, she's not. I'm not. My rent is due. She's not getting no money from me. She's gonna have to throw me out. A live podcast would be nice. Yeah, we gotta work on that, man. That could be definitely a thing. The life and times of BT. Expose you scumbag. That's funny. Dude, your boxing knowledge is unreal. I appreciate that, man. I mean, it wasn't always like that. I just, you know, what it is like I enjoy the sport, so I study things. You know, I know I don't know everything because boxing has such history. There's still so many things I don't know about boxing. There's still so many fighters and fights I've never seen. So yeah. Any drunk stories? I mean, I've only gotten drunk one time. I got drunk one time when I was 18, which was 6 years ago. So I got drunk when I was, and that was the story I told you. I took my college placement test. I didn't score so well. I ran into a girl who I had history with in high school. I saw her. We got drunk. We drank Ciroc, Scotch, all kinds of stuff. And then we made out a bunch. We made out a bunch. Her clothes came off, and that was it. I didn't smash or anything, but you know that's probably the only drunk story I have. That's what it would mean. I mean, I'm not really much of a drinker. Like let's see, I drank that one time 6 years ago, and then I drank one time when I went to go see my ex at her job, and then I drank one time when I went to the supermarket. That was it. I've really only drank like 3 times in my life. Like I don't really drink like that. I've drank like since I turned 21. I've only drank twice. But yeah, you know, I understand that I don't know everything about boxing, so I try to learn about new things. If I haven't seen the fighter fight, or if I hear something, I just, you know, I study it. You know, like it's like last year, I spent a whole day studying Rocky Marciano, and I learned about Bob Satterfield. You know, a tough contender back in that day. Guy had no chin though. but he was an exciting fighter. All right, Pops. So my dad's gonna be here in 15 minutes. So my phone is at 37%. So odds are, by the time I get to the heavyweight factory, I don't know what the deal will be, But we're gonna stay alive for as long as this can stay alive for. It's probably like the greatest live stream of all time. You guys are part of the greatest live stream of all time. You understand that? We're about to go to the heavyweight factory, and we're just gonna go barge in, see what's going on. This guy said experiment taking punches. I have. I trained for a couple years. Want some smoke? You want some smoke, champ? Okay. So my dad will be here in 15 minutes. Damn. You a real deal troll, champ. You're a real deal troll. So yeah, you guys keep the questions coming. We're gonna go to the heavyweight factory. I gotta actually talk to the director of boxing about something very important for my channel that can help. And then might do some interviews. We're gonna be live, so that's what it is. But yeah, drop your comments. Keep me entertained while I wait for my pops to get here. I mean, more non-boxing related questions. I'll answer. Right. You know, at this point, y'all have already uncovered. Y'all have already got some pretty dark things out of me. So just ask whatever you want. I don't give a damn. Lomachenko, no doubt. Lomachenko all day, every day, over Mikey. Mikey's really, his resume is one of the least impressive in all of boxing for any like top level fighter. I mean, the best guy he beat was who? Salido, and he quit in that fight and got lucky. Beat Roman Martinez, beat what? Broner, Rojas, Zlatakin. Who else he beat? Yeah, it's pretty whatever resume if you ask me. I got Canelo. I think Canelo's coming into the prime of his career. I think his body punching and his quickness will be the difference in the fight. I think he breaks Jacobs down and gets a stoppage, probably in the middle rounds. And the thing is, too, Jacobs is not the most durable fighter in the world either. You know, he's a skilled fighter, a really skilled fighter, but not a durable fighter, not a very durable fighter. So, yeah, you know, Jacobs is gonna get pieced up. I think Canelo will catch him with the counter uppercut. You know, Canelo, I'm not even a Canelo fan like that. I thought he lost to Triple G, but he's coming into his own. He's at his ultimate peak right now, like my man Keenan says, and he's a good fighter, man. He's a really good fighter. And the thing is, too, he can fight with a lot of freedom and confidence, knowing that he has all the judges on his side. So you have that behind you, it's easier for you to be free. And here we go again, Keenan. You saying, well, he didn't whoop Triple G. He didn't whoop Triple G. Rungvisai Estrada. Oh, that's a good fight, man. I'm gonna go with Rungvisai, man. I picked against him 3 times, twice against Roman, and then once against Estrada. So I'm not doing it again. I'll go Rungvisai. And he showed me some stuff in that last fight. So as long as he's training hard and he's up for it, he's gonna give Estrada a good fight. Ugh. Is he a spick ginger? That's, oh my god, man. This guy's crazy. I thought Rocky Fielding beat Canelo. I thought Rocky Fielding was robbed. Rocky Fielding was robbed. They robbed my man Rocky Fielding. What y'all know about this? What y'all know about this? If you've ever lived in a low-income area, you know all about these. I don't know if they have these in the UK, but they have these in America. These cheap-ass juice. Cheap-ass juice. It's great, though. Yeah, he was robbed, all right. robbed of his dignity, robbed of his credibility as a middleweight. This is why boxing is dead. Nah, this isn't even Kool-Aid. I mean, it's like Kool-Aid, but it's not even Kool-Aid. It's like called, what is it called? Like Mondo or Mundo or some shit like that. Like, I don't even know what it's called. The best light heavyweight in the world right now? That's a very tough question to answer. I mean, look, he's got the best resume. He's coming off a great win. I would say Kovalev. But you know, skill-wise and because he's how youthful he is, I'm gonna go Bivol. Bivol has really shown me some stuff in his last couple fights. Intelligent fighter, moves very well. He's got all it takes to go to the top. Kool-Aid, chicken, and watermelon. That's right. Nothing gets no better than that. Lions in the Camp. I was watching a documentary from Anthony Yard a couple weeks ago, and he was like, "Lions in the Camp is a mentality." Hold on, I can't do it. Lions in the Camp is a mentality. That's why I got to be hungry. I got to stay disciplined. That's why I said lions in the camp. It's like lions in the camp. It's like a Pokemon. He keeps saying lions in the camp over and over again. Tunde Ajayi, trainer of the year. 140-pound tender winner. I got Josh Taylor. Beating Regis Prograis in the final. Let's go, champ. We want all the smoke. I know you're saying, BT, what do you mean we? Regis Prograis is an American like you? Yeah, but his last name ain't Taylor. See what I'm saying? So us Taylors gotta stick together. Josh Taylor, Emmanuel Taylor. It's the only Taylors I know in boxing right now. Do you want to know an interesting fact about Janira Kremitz? I'll give you an interesting fact about her, because I've talked to her a couple times, and last year I actually sat at a table at a fight with her. Janira Kremitz, well, for one, I don't think she's like that. Like, she's not that attractive to me. She's kind of overrated to me. But Janira Kremitz, at one point in time, she was married to the guy who owns the Heavyweight Factory. Underrated fact in boxing. She was married to the guy who owns the Heavyweight Factory, which is Chris Lawrence. She's not she doesn't turn me on. I don't think she's that. She's like the most overrated ring card girl for me. Biggest hype job in boxing other than Errol Spence. It's a good question. Maybe I'm not sure. Right now, Gervonta Davis. There you go. Well, you know, I don't know if they divorced. So I don't know the whole logistics of their relationship. I just know that as of March last year they were together. I don't know what's going on now, so don't yeah. Yo, the guy who owns the Heavyweight Factory, Chris Lawrence, that guy's a boss. The dude's a boss, bro. Like, this guy, Chris Lawrence, I don't even know how he made money, but this guy, Chris Lawrence, just has millions of dollars, and he owns the Heavyweight Factory, and these fighters come and they use these gyms, and they use the gym for all kinds of shit. Like, they use the gym for, like, boxing, obviously. They've used it for, I mean, I found out recently that they use the gym for pornos before, so the gym's been used for pornos, and, it's a lot of models do photo shoots there, and literally he has his own, like, he started his own, like, modeling company for the gym, Heavyweight Factory Models. So if you go to the Heavyweight Factory on any given day, you can see a model, and like, it's been crazy. It's crazy. So this guy Chris Lawrence, he's chubby, he's fat, like, the guy's not in shape at all, but he's got money. So you always see him, like, around beautiful women. Like, for example, I've been going to the Heavyweight Factory for 4 years, and I've seen Chris on and off for years coming to the gym. And this guy, even though he owns the gym, he don't touch none of the workout equipment. But the last time I went to the gym, Chris Lawrence, he was there, and he was there to work out, but he wasn't there to work out by himself. Oh no, 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 no. He had himself a bad Latina fitness coach. So he comes to the gym, he does like 3 chest presses, he sweats it off, and that's it. That's his workout. And I said, man, this guy's living the life. He's got a house on the beach. He's got a house on the beach. He's got another mansion somewhere else. Owns the gym. Chris Lawrence, man, I gotta interview Chris Lawrence one of these days. You guys gotta know who this guy is. This guy is the most interesting man in boxing. I know his son real well. Me and his son are really close friends, actually. But I don't really know him as well. I know his son really well, though. Yeah, so, I mean, y'all getting all kinds of information out of me today. Y'all getting all kinds of crazy information out of me. So, yeah, continue asking questions, non-boxing related questions, boxing related questions. It's all good in the hood. Who is the best boxing commentator and analyst? Right now, I like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I like Andre Ward. I think he's doing a hell of a job for those guys over at Top Rank. I like Andre Ward. Emmanuel Stewart, when he's live, was my favorite. Paulie Malignaggi's very good. Al Bernstein. Can't go wrong with Al Bernstein either. But I'm gonna say, I'm definitely gonna say Jamal Charlo, Danny Garcia, and Mark Krieger are all the best commentators. Yeah. And Stavern. Ugh. Paulie gonna get whooped against Paulie's gonna score a knockout. Y'all got Paulie fucked up. Y'all got the game messed up, but y'all got Paulie Malignaggi messed up. That's why I want to interview him. Keith would be a great interview. I would say, Keith, what do you think about today's weather? And then he would say, well, you see with weather, precipitation develops in the Earth's atmosphere, and when you get in the Earth's atmosphere, the water comes through the clouds, and the precipitation of the water comes and drops on the ground, and that's what you got one time. Like he was just going, he'll start breaking down how rain works and precipitation and humidity and shit. Like that's how Keith is. But he's a smart guy. That's why I feel like he's going to be a live dog. He'll still be a factor in the division as long as his heart's still in boxing. He's training. He'll be a factor in the division because of his IQ, his boxing IQ. Very smart guy, very intelligent guy. We'll love to meet him at some point. Keith once in a while Thurman. I'll never forget when he fought Leonard. When this man fought was it Diego Chavez? I think it was it was Leonard Bundu. I'll never forget when he fought Bundu in 2014, and he didn't get the knockout, and that was like the first time he fought someone like that wasn't on his level and didn't knock him out, and he had to basically like explain to him what he had to redefine what one time meant. It's like one time means this, and one time means that. But one time means that in 12 rounds, I can hit you one time. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should, man. I gotta start reaching out more to these guys, these fighters. Get my bubble. Well, that's why I go to the Heavyweight Factory. Because when you go to the Heavyweight Factory, you don't know who you're gonna run into. You know, the Heavyweight Factory, all kinds of people stop by the Heavyweight Factory. You get freaking NBA players go by there sometimes. You get NFL players that go there sometimes. Hulk Hogan was there once. You get porn stars that go there. You get models that go there. You get pastors that go there. All kinds of shit in the Heavyweight Factory. Keith Ponytail. Hey, Ponytail! That was hilarious when Andy Garcia said call him Ponytail, and then he called Keith Urban a bitch ass nigga. That was the best when he was calling Keith Urban a bitch. Oh, hey Ponytail! I'm not even gonna lie, because of that, just because of Andy Garcia, I wanted Danny to win. That made me a Danny Garcia. And then he's like, I want to see Trump. Where's Donald Trump at? Make America great again. I'm sure Lou DiBella was in his feelings when that happened, because Lou DiBella is a hardcore Democrat. Keith, John, David Jackson, Harriet, Thurman. Yeah, Keita, yeah, that's right, champ. Garcia gonna get smoked. But my boy, Adrian Granados. Adrian Granados gonna beat his ass. Let's go, champ. Chicago, stand up. Chi-Town. Angel Garcia, my man, looking forward to the post-fight press conference. Oh, man. He is, man. It kind of sucks, though, that he's not involved with PBC stuff as much, because it doesn't make Danny's build-ups for his fights as exciting, because Danny Garcia is not really much of a talker. You know, Danny Garcia is like, you know, it's the Danny Garcia show. I've never been an opponent, never lost, always come on. It's boring. I want to hear Adrian Garcia go crazy. Remember when he went crazy on Marcos Viegas? He's like, yeah, they don't like Danny Garcia because he's an American, but I bet you when they go home and they get the check, it says United States government, they're American. What he said, you don't know anything. I know everything. Like, Andrew Garcia be delivering some sound bites, some straight sound bites. But yeah, it's your boy BT. We are live here on True School Sports. Yeah. Yo, kid, you busting me up. Yeah, his sisters are huge. They got big on you know, with the music and stuff. The music sucks. I'm not gonna lie, the music sucks. I've heard some music. Like his sister got this one song. It's like Philly girl with a Cali swag. Philly girl with a it's trash, bro. It's hot garbage. But hey, you know, they mastered the art of using their looks. You know, I don't think they're that fine, but using their looks to get followers, and they got followers, and they monetized it, so fair play to them. I speak the truth, because the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. Because we don't fit no man but God. Angel Garcia. What do you say about Lavon Peterson? I remember he did an interview with Don Juan Banks one time. He said we don't know what he was on, but he was on Red Bull. He was on Red Bull. Angel Garcia, man. I wish Danny Garcia was at 140, and then I want to see Danny Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez, just so I can see their dads go at each other. That'd be great. Yes, I have seen Max Kellerman's rap where he's like, hands and stones like the kid from Panama. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. It's good stuff from Max. Good stuff. Who knew? Who knew the little Jewish boy from New York on public television could flow? Yeah. Hey. That's that Busta Rhymes. Y'all know about that. Max Kuckerman. Andre Wood's boyfriend. Well, now he's a coworker. So his boyfriend and his coworker. Y'all, hey, did you guys see that Mike Tyson is getting into the CBD industry? Any of y'all see that? There was an interview on Helen Yee's channel. I don't know if y'all saw it. Mike Tyson selling these CBD products to everybody. Who would have thought Mike Tyson, the craziest man on earth at one point, is now selling CBD? Tyson Ranch. Oh man. Yeah, the hot boxing podcast. You know, I never listened to that podcast until just recently. So I thought it was actually a boxing podcast, and it don't got shit to do with boxing. It's just Mike Tyson high off his ass interviewing whoever. Like, I watched the one where he interviewed Michael Rappaport. That's smart. That's super smart. And now, you know, Mike Tyson's doing well for himself, man. That's one guy I love to talk to. You know, I've never smoked any marijuana before, but if I were to ever smoke marijuana, I would probably smoke marijuana with Mike Tyson, and I'd probably do it in an interview. If I was, I'm not saying I would, but if I did. Everyone, you know, to be fair, everyone I know, everyone that I know in life is mentally unstable. So maybe we all need some weed. Maybe we all need to start smoking some ganja. Straight up. Just joking. I got Jesus. I don't need to smoke. I got Jesus. I'm good. There you go. Fuck the devil's grass. Stay safe, folks. I got Jesus. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm playing around. I play around a lot, but sometimes you gotta be careful when you play around, because you can play around and then all of a sudden you're doing the things you're playing around about. So, like, I remember there were a lot of times I said, we're on High on Life, champ. High on Life. Hey, Keenan, do you really think I've gotten more shredded since I broke up with my ex-girlfriend? Do you think I got more shredded? Because you kind of complimented me earlier. You know, I think I have, but what you think, champ? Yeah, man, your face looks cut. You look more tight. That's true. You know, over these last couple months, before I would go to before I hop in the shower, I knock out about 20 push-ups every time I go before I go in the shower. So maybe that's been paying off, these push-ups I'm doing in the bathroom all this time. You know. Y'all learning too much about me today. By the time this thing is over today, we're not gonna have anything to talk about. Y'all know everything about me. You need some of that Mexican beef. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, champ. I don't need any clenbuterol. I don't need none of that. I like American stuff, American beef. Cause I'm a Yank, as a call. I'm a Yank. The Yanks. You know, I don't even like when people call me a Yank, because I'm a big baseball fan, and I fucking hate the Yankees. Like, I hate the Yankees so much because they're the Yankees. I hate the Yanks. The baseball team. I'm a Marlins fan. I hate the Yankees. Everyone hates the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. You just need some contact lenses. I hate contact lenses, honestly. I had contact lenses when I was in my junior year of high school, and I just hated them. But then again, I was also very irresponsible when I was in my junior year of high school, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try them again. Maybe I'll try them again. Like, maybe I'll try them again in the near future. But I like glasses. Juan says, "Go Giants!" Hey, shout out to the Giants, man. I got no problem with the Giants. Oh, I'm Marlins fan. I got no problem with the Giants. We beat the Giants twice en route to winning both our World Series championships. So I don't got no problem with the Giants. No, the freaking baseball is depressing. The Marlins are depressing. We haven't made the playoffs since I was 8. Okay, we had the longest playoff drought in the National League. We're gonna probably finish in last place again this year. We haven't had a winning season since 2009. It's rough. It's rough being a Marlins fan. I don't know what's worse, being a Marlins fan, an Everton fan, or a Hornets fan. They're all pretty bad. They're all pretty stressful. Really? Yo, smoke! Smoke! We want some smoke. We get some smoke in women's boxing. Let's go, champ. We got Katie Taylor versus Delphine Pursuit for the undisputed championship. I think it's lightweight, according to my main man, Keenan KT. So if that's the case, I'm assuming it'll be on the Jarrell Miller, Anthony Joshua undercard, and that's big. That's a big fight for women's boxing. I don't even argue that's probably a more competitive fight than the one we just had this week. Because Christina Hammer, she know how to handle Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields is amazing. Claressa Shields is the Serena Williams of boxing. But that is a good fight, though, Katie Taylor. I want to see Katie Taylor fight Amanda Serrano, though. Because Amanda Serrano can punch better than some guys. I ain't fucking with you. Amanda Serrano got that Puerto Rican power. She got that Toma power. She hit you with the Toma punches. I agree. Shout out to Yeshua. Shout out to Yeshua, my man, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Even though I've been wilding out, hey, we all sin and fall short of the glory of God, so I repent. But yeah, shout out to my man, J. Christ. Ugh. Hell's my dad at? Jesus. Come on, Pops. You're telling me 15 minutes. Take it easy with that religious stuff. Let me ask you all this: for those of you who are here, do any of you guys believe in Jesus Christ, the Messiah, the one who has risen? What's your guys' take on Jesus and religion? And do you believe in any sort of religion? And if so, what is your religion? I am blessed by the blessed, and yes, I'm blessed by the best, and gosh darn it, I'm still a mess. You damn right about that. I'm a freaking mess. This house is a mess too. I gotta clean it up at some point. Willfully sinning is different than a mistake. I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware. I know. Trust me. I know that. I've learned the difference over the years. You know, you don't sit there and say, oh, well, I'm gonna go to you know, the beach. I'm gonna go pipe this chick, and then say beforehand, you know, I'm gonna pipe this chick, but I repent in advance, Lord. No, that's not how it works. I was born Roman Catholic. I'm an agnostic. Okay, I feel you, man. Everybody's at different stages. Block the boxing. What's up, champ? How you feeling about these fights this week? Religion is just a hustle. You know, I'm not gonna lie, man. Christian, like I've been saved for a lot of years. I've been a Christian for many years. And I do believe I know the scriptures pretty well. And you know, I wouldn't say that religion is a hustle, but sometimes I feel like the church, or at least in America, I can't speak for anywhere else but America, but the American church in particular is a hustle sometimes. Yeah, it's bad. I do feel that way sometimes. A lot of times, actually. Oh, that'd be a great fight if it ever happened. I'd go to Katie Taylor. No, they don't. Then you got your Jehovah's Witnesses who are like their own thing, like they you know, it's just crazy, man. Like, but I believe that Jesus is the Messiah. He is the Savior. In fact, I know it, but you know, everybody has their own thing that they're following. So if you don't believe, no condemnation on my end, you know. I'll just yeah. Yeah, Cecilia Backus is fun. She's fun. Oh man, the King James. You know, it's funny. There's this one pastor named Pastor Steve Anderson. This guy's a lunatic, but he's kind of funny too. Like I'm a Christian, I think he's funny. Like the guy, he's like hell bent on teaching the King James Bible, being like he's like, you need to get yourself in a King James Bible believing Baptist church. What did he say? He said one time he said no homosexuals allowed in this church as long as I'm the pastor. Never. That was hilarious. Religion causes segregation. Yeah, I mean it does cause a lot of problems. He looked pretty good, man. Like I was disappointed with the Truax fight because he looked good in that fight against Truax. You know, his footwork looked pretty good. He was boxing really well with his jab. He was placing his shots real well. He looked like he still has a pretty good snap on his punches. I think you know, he would have won that fight. As far as him making a comeback, yeah, I think if he gets a rematch with Truax, he's beating him. I thought everything causes problems. Exactly, everything causes problems. Women cause problems. Religion causes problems. Money causes problems. Stank breath causes problems. Your problems cause problems for other people's problems. It's just a cacophony of problems everywhere. And that's why Adrian Broner is the problem, because he is the best fighter in all of boxing. He's amazing. He's the next Floyd Mayweather. He's the heir apparent. Come on, man, I'm getting tired. I want to stay alive till I go to the gym. Leave my dad. Do I believe in the Illuminati? I don't believe in the Illuminati in the way that it's presented. Like I believe that there are higher ups and things like that that pull strings and do those crazy things we hear about, but I don't think it's like, I don't think it's the exact way it's presented. I don't know what the exact way that you see in all those Illuminati documentaries, but yeah, something like that does exist. Yeah. AB is not a B-level fighter. He is certified, flat-footed, C-class fighter. Did you pick Border beat Madonna? No, I did not. Marlena Esparza is tasty. Marlena Esparza is eh. She's okay. Sinisa Estrada, on the other hand, different story. Sinisa Estrada, much, much different story. And she's a better fighter. And she can fight. Oh my god. What about E here? Waiting for my pops. Let me see. What's my going to Joshua Miller? Jarrell Miller. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Joshua. Joshua ain't shit. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I got Joshua. I got Joshua stopping Miller in the middle rounds, man. I think the speed advantage is too much for Miller. And Miller's punching power, I don't think he's able to get Adrian respect unless he's able to get past the jab and unless he's able to get past the jab. Unless he's able to get past the jab, lean on him and impose his weight on him, you know. But it should be a good fight, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what the ticket sales do, what the atmosphere is like. I think once it happens, it'll be one of the biggest events heavyweight boxing's had in this country in quite some time. Yeah, shout out to Tiger Woods, man. All those women tried to destroy his life after he made a bunch of mistakes and came back and he was above it all. I mean, Jarrell Miller is not a one-punch knockout artist. He's an accumulation puncher, so yeah. The question isn't if he can take one hit. Is it can he sustain Miller leaning on him and, you know, clinching him and doing things like that? That's the real question. Jesus, what is this guy? Ruben Victor, I'm glad, man. Hey, enjoy whatever you're smoking, champ. You know, I don't smoke, but I ain't gonna condemn you for that, because sometimes, you know, life gets hectic, man. I never smoked no ganja or no marijuana or nothing like that before, but sometimes I be thinking about it, because literally life be getting stressful. But I don't need weed, man. I got Jesus, so I'm good. You know what's funny? This just hit me. I like when people like when a guy is depressed, right? Like, so when a guy is depressed, like I've seen this many times. Like, it happened in my life too. A guy is depressed, he's going through stuff, and someone will say, "Man, like the guy is depressed, his life is in shambles," and they said, "Damn, you need to get a girlfriend." And I'm like, do you see the nigga? You see the man is stressed out, and you see the man is like going through it in life. Adding a woman to the equation is not gonna help this man be any less stressed or more depressed. So, saying, man, like, what do you plan on doing today? What's planned? Well, right now I'm waiting for my pops. He's supposed to come get me. We're supposed to go to we're supposed to go to the heavyweight. We're going to go to the heavyweight factory, and I'm gonna stay live. I'm gonna stay alive. Yeah, like a bunch of that's how you know that, like, that's how you know that this world is full of a bunch of blue pill simps, fucking raised by their mamas. Okay, like, yeah, your life is in shambles and you're not doing well in life, and you're stressed out and you have anxiety. So the one thing that's gonna make you less stressed out and give you less anxiety is getting a girlfriend. No, okay, now you might have less anxiety for a bit of a time if y'all start smashing and stuff, but if we're talking about, like, overall big picture, you're gonna have the quadruple, infinity times more anxiety. Are you kidding me? Because, I mean, whether the woman is a high quality woman or not, when I, like, for example, I'll use my ex-girlfriend as an example. When I got with her, right, every problem or issue or struggle that I was having before I got her was magnified to the 5th degree when we were together, because of the fact that, you know, women just have a way of bringing those things out of you. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, man. So I'm hoping he gets here soon. Cause I'm running on E, man. I've been awake for like well over a day, and I've been talking for 2 hours and some change now. So I don't know where he's at. Let me see. Stay right there, guys. I'll be back. Stay right there. Alright, so he's not here yet, but we're gonna wait for him. We're gonna be patient. Get this house out a little bit. It's freaking cold in here. It's freezing. The AC is killing me. Let's see. What do you guys saying in the comments though? Yeah, I mean, I've solved my problem like that quite a few times. I will one of these days. I will probably do that one of these days. And yeah, I've solved my problem with that quite a few times, Clark. Yeah, honestly, like, yeah, it's bad. I mean, it's bad, but sometimes, man, like, you don't want to deal with all the headaches and the issues of actually dealing with a woman. And I mean, I don't think it's the right thing to do, but it's the safest sex. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do that really soon. I'm gonna do that one of these days. What's funny was I'm gonna say it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I went for a run. I went for a run in the middle of the afternoon, like kind of like right now. I went for a run in the middle of the afternoon. I ran from where I live to the beach. And I remember I ran to the beach, and at the end of my run, I was sweaty. I was like tired. It was a hard, tough run. And I remember I saw these 4 like thick, like Venezuelan girls, just thick, beautiful Venezuelan women, and they were playing frisbee. So I walked in their direction, and the girl over the frisbee, and it just happened to land on my feet. So I said, "Okay, can I play with you guys?" And then we played frisbee. It was dope. And that happens like literally every time I go to the beach. There's always like 3 or 4 beautiful women playing frisbee. It's great. It's amazing. South Florida, man. You can't beat it. You really can't. It's a great. If you're someone like that's my age, it's like one of the best places to live. I got if they were to ever fight, I got Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Boo Boo. Gonna make hell like poo poo. Too slick. Yeah, man. Yeah, champ. Come to South Florida. One of these days when I get a nicer place. When I get yes, 1000% it is. The only reason I can even live here is because, like, hold on. The only reason I can even live here is because I have a very modest living arrangement. Like, where I live is very cheap. It's like, where I live is like a couple of $100 below what the average is to live somewhere in South Florida. Like, as an apartment. And where I live isn't even that damn big. It's freaking, for what I'm paying for, I could probably get some more, get something better. But I mean, yeah, I mean, when you talk about South Florida, Miami, Florida, Dania area, it's a tourist destination. We're one of the highest tourist, destinations in the world. South Florida, real estate, like, real estate is crazy out here. Like, the real estate game is crazy out here. So you got people in real estate trying to make moves all the time. Houses are crazy expensive here. So yeah, I mean, I've only seen, obviously the Mayweather one where he got destroyed. Other than that, no. You think so? I don't think so. He can't fuck with Boo Boo. In South Florida, like Miami, Florida, Dania Beach, Weston, Paramount Pines. No. Everything's relatively expensive. Everybody, yeah, there's so many people from. It's like we get a lot of transplants. A lot of people who are not from South Florida live in South Florida. So, like for example, the majority of people who live in South Florida are not from South Florida. You get people from New York, Philly, Chicago, Texas, Boston. It's a lot. Damn, where you live at? I might need to come live where you live at. All right, my dad just left the house, so my dad is on his way here, so we'll be hopping in the car with him any moment now to go to the heavyweight factory, so it should be fun. I'm gonna put my shoes on. Yeah, it's your boy BT. We're live. You know, this live turned into me going to the gym, to me getting rained on, to me sitting down, to us talking about prostitution and women and porn stars and weed and what else we talked about? Religion and boxing. You know, this one has had it all. Damn, San Antonio, Texas, bro. I might need to go. I used to live in Texas. I lived in Dallas and McKinney for about a year. Might need to go check out San Antonio. Shout out to the Spurs. That's cheap over there, man. $1,000 for 4 bedrooms? Shit, you can't even buy air in South Florida for $1,000. You can't even buy air for $1,000 in South Florida. It's freaking arm and a leg out here for nothing. Oh, it's because he got the palm trees. Yeah, he was. BT turning into a in real life streamer, new career path for content. You damn right. R&R Boxing Club in Dallas and Louisville Boxing Team has some great talent coming up. Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing a lot about R&R because of, you know, obviously Spence's coming out of there and, you know, Jamel Charles training out of there. I'd love to go visit it. It looks like a great gym. I mean, I've talked to Derek James multiple times. I've done multiple interviews with Derek James. Great guy, real humble, real down to earth. Seems like a fantastic trainer, a fantastic person to work under. You know. Yeah, Texas, man. Texas, man. You know, Texas got a lot of good fighters and fighters to be proud of. Don't mess with Texas. The greatest live today. Yeah, this is. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty damn good live. It started off where we were going to go to the gym to just work out. Then we got rained down. Then we sat on a bench until it stopped raining, and then we came here and then we started talking about drugs and prostitution and women and religion and all kinds of stuff, and boxing as well, obviously. Now we're going to the heavyweight factory. So just like that, true school sports. Just you never know what you're gonna get. How's the food? The food here is amazing in South Florida. If you're into like Caribbean food, like particularly like Cuban food, like Latin American food, like Cuban food, Dominican food, Puerto Rican food. But I would say mainly more Cuban food than anything. Cuban food, Dominican food, Argentinian food, Haitian food. Lots of Haitian food out here. You can get a lot of griot and all that shit out here. South Florida's great. What's good, Leon? What's up, champ? How you doing? See, what's my battery on right now? I'm on 43% right now, so yeah, food is great. Like honestly, the only thing that sucks, the only two knocks I have on South Florida is one, it's expensive as hell, and two, public. If you don't have a car, this is like one of the worst places. If you don't have a car, South Florida is like one of the worst places to live. Like I know, like in Chicago and New York, you can get in places like that, you can get away with not having a car and just take public transit and do good and prosper. But here, oh my God, you're fucked. Is it harder to get jobs over here? High quality jobs? Yes, very much so. That's actually like a lot of Northerners who come here, like from like Massachusetts or New York or Pennsylvania or wherever. When they come here for work and they find out that the job market isn't as good, they wind up complaining, saying, "Yeah, this place sucks. Let's get out of here." But then I say, "No, this place doesn't suck. You just couldn't make it here." I always say, if you can make it if you can make it in South Florida, you can make it anywhere, because really it is tough to make it here. Anything, just to survive in the entertainment industry, anything. In New York, like when I go to New York, I laugh at New York because they say, oh, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Bullshit. They have trains that run 24/7, and it's easy as hell. Like, it's easy as hell to get around. So when I go to New York, it's easy for me. It's so easy. Here is where it's hard, because if everything's so spread out, and if you don't got a car, it's tough. Do I got a bike? Yes, I do have a bike. I'm good, man. I'm really, really good, Leon. I can't complain. I think my dad's here. Let me see. Never mind. I'm out here. I'm over here hearing. I'm hearing things. I'm hearing things. I'm over here hearing things. Thought I heard my dad. Oh, I know he's not that far though. Where the hell is he? But yeah, what time is it right now? It's 1:10 p.m. here on the East Coast. It's your boy BT. We are live here on YouTube. It's been an interesting live. Everybody who's here, for the 13 of you that are here, if you haven't already, go do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe. Jeez, let me drink some water. My freaking throat's getting dry. Hit that subscribe button, and surely will not be disappointed. Is it a lot of diversity over there because the diversity people? Because is it a lot of adversity over there because the diversity of people over there? Yes, it's a very diverse place. There's constantly people moving in to South Florida from other places, whether it be fucking Russia or England or Venezuela. My dad is here, so let's go. Let's go, champ. Let's go. He's outside. Let's get out of here. Scram. Skedaddle. I'm coming. So, this is the most interesting live, the greatest live of all time. Adventures with BT and Pops. That's what we're going to call it now. Adventures with BT and Pops. We're here on True School Sports. Let me, make sure I got all my stuff in order. You're watching me live? It's lagging? Hold on. All right. She's coming with us?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, hold on. I'm gonna leave this here. Yeah, talk to them. Talk to them while I'm back.
Hey guys, how you doing? As you see, I'm back. I'm ready to pick up my 11th son. Take him to what we all do all the time is talk boxing. So yeah, so we're here. Everybody, hello to all you all, and he's just getting ready to go to. I guess we're going to the heavyweight factory. That's where Klitschko trained. Shannon Briggs trained there. So I mean, it's a lot of history there. That when my son first started for TSS, and it's close by. So that's where we're heading right now. Nice to see you guys, though. But here's my son. He's coming back on, so I gotta drive the vehicle. Hey guys, how you doing?
All right.
I think it's lagging.
It's not lagging.
That's it, you know.
It's not lagging. It's doing just fine.
It is though. Did you eat anything?
Yeah, I had a little bit. Nah, I'm good. That's fine. Block the boxer. He says, "You the man, Pops." Yeah, he is. He's the man. He's the champ. So yeah, now we're on our way to the heavyweight factory. We don't know what the hell is gonna happen today. Hopefully my phone battery can hold up till then. I'm on 37%.
Oh, you don't have a charger?
Yeah, I brought it with me, but I plug it in when I get there.
You plug it in here.
Where? Oh.
Oh, there's a thing right there. Plug it in here. It's a good thing.
This is the iPhone charger. You know that, right?
Yeah, but this is it's different. Now these will work.
Oh, it might. Let me see. Hold on. So we're gonna get situated here. You got that old school.
Hey, listen.
You got that old school car. You got that old school car charger. Let's go, champ. I'm gonna read it. Hold on, Leon. I'm doing something right now. Give me 1 second. All right, let me see what Leon said.
Good.
Yeah, let me put my seatbelt on. I was having a debate with someone. I really don't believe Lewis would not beat Tyson in his prime. I don't know, man. That's tough. That's a tough one. Mike always struggled against bigger, taller fighters who could box. Lewis had incredible range and timing. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. That'd be a tough fight. I mean, Mike Tyson in his prime though, the way he angles, it's just it's something to think about. You know, but we're never gonna see it. So, Bo and it's probably both of them though, straight up. Yeah. Supernatural Fan 101. Hello, sir. What's up, champ? How you doing? Y'all want to see South Florida? Y'all want to see what I'm looking at right now? Here, I'll give you guys. I'll give you guys a look. You guys can look for yourself, and I'll read your comments. Green. What? Light is green. I'm good. These are the mean streets of Dania Beach.
The beach is the other way. Sorry guys, you can't look at no lakes today.
I'm heading to training today. It's so hot. Yeah, it's tough. It's that time of the year where when you go training, it's like hell. Well, the crazy thing is, like, I was walking earlier, like literally, I walked all this earlier with you guys. I was live earlier and I walked this shit. It wasn't like this. Y'all remember the sky? It's a nice day out there. Yeah, it is now. It is now.
Think about Florida, half the street being outside shining.
I'm in U.S. Naval Sea Cadet. Okay. Shout out to you. Good luck out there.
Wow.
South Florida, damn. I live out here, Mammoth, California, with my girl. Well, hey, man, to each his own, man. Honestly, I grew up here, and I never realized how different South Florida was until I moved somewhere else a couple times. And when I come back, it's like, this place is amazing. I never want to go. I never want to leave. But then, you know, some people say, oh, South Florida's hit or miss. It's very much like me. It's very, you can either love me or hate me. You can either love South Florida or hate it. There really is no in between. Yes, it is humid out here. It's very humid. Well, actually, right now it's kind of, by South Florida it's kind of brisk. It's not really humid right now. So yeah, we are on our way to the heavyweight factory. You know what's crazy? You guys can actually see where the heavyweight factory is. So pay close attention to this video because I'm not gonna do this again probably. When I see Riddick Boy, he's gonna say, "My man, you all right, man? You all right?"
Get with me.
Yeah. Block the boxer. How's the fishing? I mean, I'm not asking the wrong guy. I haven't gone fishing since I was 7.
It's great fishing up here. You got one of the famous known lakes is Okeechobee Lake for bass fishing and stuff. But if you're a fisherman, this is where you want to be. If you have water skis, this is where you want to be. Anything for the outdoors, this is where you want to be. Where exactly?
If you want to go scuba diving, this is where you want to be.
I'm only telling you because we're like really in the center of Florida, and it's probably the best way to be at. You have
we're not in the center, we're in the south.
Well, what I'm saying, like
the center of South Florida.
Yeah, center of South Florida, where you have you go to Miami, do whatever you want in Miami. You got the beaches here, there. There's so much casinos. There's so much things to do. But as far as fishing, oh my God, probably one of the best places to probably go fishing in Florida. Come on. You gotta push me, yeah.
Damn, is this a 24-hour stream? No. You know on YouTube you can't stream it 24 hours. You can only stream for 7 at max. Nah, man, it's a go with the flow stream. It's a stream where, you know, I didn't know that I was gonna be freaking live this long. I thought I was going to the gym. He looks a lot better at light heavyweight. I gotta give it to him. I wasn't big on him as a super middleweight, but at light heavyweight he looks like a better fighter, a stronger fighter, a sturdier fighter, and he has good footwork. So you know, again, to answer your question, it's a go with the flow stream. You know, for any of you who want to see the channel grow, hit that super chat button. All that good stuff. I mean, there's a 100% chance today that we're gonna see Riddick Bowe. That you guys are gonna see Riddick Bowe. Cause he's always at the gym. So we're like, as long as it's not lunchtime for him, we're gonna see Riddick Bowe 100%. And then maybe Holyfield. Might see Holyfield. We don't know who the hell we're gonna see.
Yeah, it's always surprising.
This is very spontaneous right now. What we're doing. And they might, I don't know. They might say we don't want. They might look at me weird for streaming because I don't do this when I walk in the gym. But fuck it.
2 tears in the bucket.
All right. We're going to the gas station.
Not right now. Trying to get back on Sterling.
My shipmates are satisfied about you talking. Hey, shout out to your shipmates. Are they boxing fans?
No, soccer fans.
How much does it cost to work out at the heavyweight factory? The heavyweight factory? I mean, I don't. To be honest, I don't even know. I might have to ask. To keep us occupied? Oh yeah, cause you guys are on a ship. So yeah, I'm happy I'm doing something right in the world. Yeah. We want Bowe. I mean, you're gonna get Bowe once we get there. We're not there yet. We're not far away, but we're not there yet. Bit of traffic, so I would say we're about probably like maybe 5 to 10 minutes away. Yeah, just drop your questions, man. Subscribe, do all that good stuff. Yeah.
What about the fights this weekend? Anybody have any thoughts?
We talked about it. I've been live for almost.
Oh wow! So how many people figured?
60, 120.
Hey, you see that video with David Haney and Lomachenko and
It's old.
Oh, that's old?
Yeah.
Somebody said it was old too. How old was that?
5 months.
Oh wow.
He reposted it though.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Is there a possibility Evander or Jarrell Miller will be there? Yeah, there actually is. I've been trying to get an interview with Jarrell for a while now because he's been in South Florida doing his training camp. And they said he was doing a training camp at the heavyweight factory, but literally I've gone there a couple of times. He hasn't been around. He hasn't been showing up. I think he showed up one day, hasn't showed up since. He's been training at some fucking random gym.
I think he's just focused on his fighting with Josh.
So it's a possibility.
But the odds are not too great.
Hang on, someone wants to say something to you? Okay. Like Jarrell might be there, but I doubt it. But Evander might be there too. But one thing is for sure, Bowe will definitely be there. He's gonna be there.
Guaranteed.
That is guaranteed. Unless he got sick or something. And
if you're a betting man, you're gonna win the bet.
Like if you were to bet Bowe being there, it's like 1,000 to like 100 odds that he's gonna be there. I don't even know if that's a high bet and that those are good odds, but it sounds like they're good odds. My favorite boxer. My favorite boxer is Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. That's my favorite boxer. Well, I found out about this gym, well, one, because I live in the South Florida area. That's one. Two, when I started covering boxing 4 years ago, Shannon Briggs had his comeback fight at the Hard Rock, which is in my area. And I got credentials to the fight, and I got invited to this gym, which it's actually a private gym. You can't even find it on a map.
Oh my God.
So, and there's no sign. You wouldn't know it's a gym when you walk in. Like it doesn't say the heavyweight factory on a big ass sign outside. It looks like it's a blank warehouse, tucked away somewhere on a road. Does any that's my favorite boxer. Does Bowe train any prospects? Not really. He just more of like kind of sits around and just advises people. But he doesn't. But he's there though. Like if the fighters need a helping hand, he's always there to give them a helping hand. So. Yep. So this is the day in the life of BT. You know, pretty much. Is anybody here doing their taxes today? I know one of you talked about starting my paperwork. Gotta start my paperwork too. Get my extension. Let's go, champ. Oh no.
Does it bother you?
Huh?
Does it bother you?
No. Well, it's not bothering. Yeah, it is bothering me, but it, like. No, because the audio, the YouTube's gonna recognize the audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or maybe it won't. I don't know.
I don't know, but you don't want to deal with that.
Who knows?
Let me just turn over here and get her tablet.
Yep. So we're still making our way to the heavyweight factory.
Yeah.
Drop your comments down below. It's your boy BT. 39%. All right. So my phone's on 39%.
Is it charging though?
Yeah, but the thing is, when I'm live, it doesn't charge as much as well when I'm live, because damn, a year of paperwork, that's a lot of mail, champ. Hopefully there's some good mail in there for you, Christian.
Give it to Daddy.
How to get to Sesame Street. It's my first time. I've gone to the heavyweight factory like in, I want to say 2 weeks.
The thing about the heavyweight factory, it's still hitting, but you have the big casino there, and you have.
Yeah, it's across the street from a big casino, and across the street from the heavyweight factory is where a lot of the local fight cards take place. In fact, the fight card that I'm going to, it takes place. So you know, I'm gonna give you guys some insight into what the area around the heavyweight factory looks like, so you guys get some insight. So look here. So this is right now we're in
441.
Well, not 441. We're in
Florida.
Hollywood. We're in Hollywood. Look, they got that ridiculous ass guitar hotel. Got that ridiculous ass guitar hotel right there.
Hard Rock Hotel. And they got a big casino.
Got all the Seminole casino shops and whatnot, Indian reservation shops.
But you would never think there'd be a boxing gym.
Yeah, you would never think there'd be a boxing gym with Riddick Bowe and Holyfield, and there are prospects that train in the gym, but nobody I think you guys know, like guys like Logan Yoon and Derek Cuevas, good prospects, guys who are not very well known to the boxing public at large. But you'll hear about them in the next like year or so.
There too, right?
Vladimir Klitschko did majority of his training camps when he was world heavyweight champion at this gym.
You wouldn't even know.
Shannon Briggs worked a lot out of here. Emmanuel Stewart, you know, obviously bring his fighters here. Jesse Robinson.
Shannon Cannon was the most famous, but he's in England now, I think, isn't he?
Yeah. So now that's where we're going. You guys see that ridiculous ass guitar hotel? When y'all see it.
See the guitars to Hard Rock. They got money here, boy.
Got crazy money. A lot of money.
And then there's a favorite restaurant where they eat over here somewhere. The Champs.
Oh yeah. So for those of you who earlier, I mentioned long ago I had dinner. I had lunch with Bo and Riddick Bowe and a couple people from the gym, and and then there's a place right there. See that? I don't know if you can see it. It says Mr. Q's Crabs or whatever.
Barbecue.
Crab House. That's where we went right there. That place right. So, but we're going. Coming. I'm showing up now. So unless one of them is watching me right now, which I highly doubt, they don't even know I'm coming. All right. So look, there's the Hard Rock Guitar Hotel thing they're building, and then there's the casino. All right, Keenan. Take care, man. God bless.
Yeah.
And then the heavyweight factory, we're like about a minute away from the heavyweight factory, so the moment is almost here. We're pulling you in, guys. You guys are getting the full all-access experience on True School Sports. This is some next level stuff we're giving you here.
You got the famous McDonald's. Everywhere you go in the world is McDonald's. Everywhere
you go in the world, McDonald's. Like, look, you drive. The casino is here. There's a McDonald's right here, and then once you get. Oh yeah, I think So just comment that you guys can hear me and you can see me. Just say something. I don't care what you say. Just say something.
You got a cord to plug that in to charge it? No?
There's something.
You got a cord to plug that in to charge it? No?
There's a cord in the gym.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna take this one.
Well, I had the little square. This.
Okay. I see in the white one right here.
Square. Where? This.
Okay. I see in the white one right here.
Square. Where's the square at?
It fell.
Dang, y'all don't abandon me. So I'm not. Dang, y'all don't abandon me. So I'm not gonna go in until you guys act. Until some people come back. I'm not gonna go in until you guys act. Until some people come back. Let me here. Where's your? Someone say something.
It's behind. No. You're not even watching the phone. It's right there. Just get it.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Might be just.
Someone say something. I mean, I think I'm okay because I see the clock running. I'm talking and whatnot, but I wanted to make sure before I just head in there that I'm good. Oh, okay. It's good.
It's good?
Yeah, so it's good. It's good.
It's good?
Yeah, so all right, we're gonna go in now, guys. All right, we're gonna go. Here we go. To the heavyweight factory. Hold on.
My phone. You want to take my phone with you or no?
No, I'm good. All right, are y'all ready? All right, so we're walking in now. I think I see Holyfield, but I'm not sure. So here we go. Here we go. All right, so up the steps. Oh shit. What's up, champ? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
How much? I'm live on YouTube right now. Look.
I just want a Big Mac. I just want a Big Mac and a Coke.
Yeah, and another one from Bo.
How you doing?
Hey, man, what's going on? We got there, man.
We're live. I just came to see you guys.
I'm glad you came to see me. I ain't seen
With
you.
the champ. 2 weeks. A couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got the champ ready to
Going
go.
to see the other champ.
Holyfield.
The real deal Evander Holyfield. My man.
So we're here. We're here. I just came to stop
You
by.
made it today.
I made it.
Did you see what Tiger did to them boys?
Tiger Woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Tiger Woods. He was balling on him.
I'm done with
He came back. They said he was done, and here he is. He returned.
That's what I'm saying. See,
47,
see,
man.
that's what winners do.
Yeah.
Winners.
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 They come back the next day.
They don't worry about what nobody said. All them people, oh, he ain't coming back. He back.
He's back.
47 now, right, John?
Huh?
He's 47 now.
43.
Oh, 43.
43.
Oh, 41.
Yeah. Big baby's here.
Big baby in the house, watch your mouth.
Yeah. How you been the last couple weeks? You been good?
Oh, man, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been doing marvelous.
Marvelous?
I'm rolling with the punch, man. I'm making it do what it do.
I feel you.
What about you? How you thinking?
Me? Just being a stinking ass, you know? They say stick to what you're good at, so I'm sticking to what I'm good at.
Let me back.
Yeah.
Man, you
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I told y'all I'm coming to the heavyweight factory, so.
Man wants some action. And with a bomb, man.
Yeah.
The heavyweight factory. I'm knocking on all bombs.
All bums.
All bombs.
Do you think you would have do you think you would have knocked out Big Baby in your prime?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Me and Big Baby had a fight. Who would you put your money on?
Bo, I ain't talking about you. Ain't fighting no more.
That's right.
You are retired.
Back in our time.
Bo,
you would have better.
He had his time, right? He had his time?
Huh?
He had his time.
Well, he had his time. Y'all, it ain't time for nobody else now.
That's it.
It's
Not
big,
what I'm saying,
it's big baby time.
It's big baby time. Okay, that's all well and good. But I'm saying, back in our time, if we had a fight, who would you bet on?
Bo, you ain't in this time.
I don't think you understand.
You can't get in this time, Bo. He wasn't born at your time. He was a baby.
Right. I'm saying, what if we were born?
Now you can't say what if, Bo. You can't go in that what if.
Yes, you can.
That's the reason you read it.
What if I was 6 feet tall?
What if the frog had wings?
That's it.
No, what if the frog had wings?
But that was sad.
Fly.
He wouldn't bump his ass.
That's true.
What up?
That's what we are saying now. So stay out the past, Bo. Stay out the past.
No, because he asked me that question.
No, Bo, and I'm trying to say,
he asked me that question. I put it before you to see how you have to do that.
Every time.
He decided he gave you the alley-oop and you slam dunk it for him.
But ain't nothing you can do. No more. You assume that you better than him.
Oh.
Assume.
Yeah, I don't have to assume. Because when you assume, you make an ass out of me and you.
Bo versus Wilder.
But I know you assume because you're talking about you can't do it now.
Yeah.
Now.
No, I ain't talking about now.
That's what I'm saying. He where he at now. That's what I'm saying. We all in our position now. We ain't in the we can't carry it back and say how we gonna do this. No.
No, you can't.
You know, I'm not gonna find a race ride if niggas gonna win.
What I'm saying. That's just like you tell my kids. I used to be passive.
Yeah.
They said, what age, Daddy?
So
What age you the pastor to be there?
About 50, about what? 35. About 35.
My kids.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Just wanted to show you part of the gym, but I'm gonna go live later.
You don't understand.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.